All right. Hello, everybody. How's it going? How you doing? I tinkered with some audio settings, so hopefully I don't sound too terrible. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see. Yeah. Well, hello. Welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? Huh? Welcome in. Welcome in. Huh? Tonight's a little bit of D&D. We skipped last week. We just didn't have enough people. Uh, Tonight will be a little bit of a skeleton crew, but at least we have room to game. So, with that, I'm gonna do a little roll call here, get them round up and ready to roll, and we'll get started in a moment. In a moment. A moment. A moment. Alrighty. Opal's listening in. Alright. So who wants to do some recapping?
I don't even remember. Was I at the last
Well,
session or what were we doing? Or I don't even remember.
well,
It's like,
we found ourselves in a sort of mysterious lodge, right? After we had a nice
oh,
encounter
yeah.
at the medicine wagon, and this mysterious merchant kind of animated himself. He was once maybe a corpse, and he animated himself and was able to sell us some wares kind of at random, some being not really that valuable or seemingly, and some being pretty useful and pretty valuable. So we spent some time with him. Then we ventured up to this mysterious lodge that was to the north of our location. And we got inside, and it looked like it was sort of like a bunkhouse, like a barracks or something. There was a lot of stuff on the walls and some like ceremonial armors and things like that. There was a card table. Looked like sort of a game had been abandoned pretty quickly, or but it did nothing looked super duper old. So we all scouted around there until we found a sort of trap door on the east side, and none of us were really that aware. Maybe just because of the map quirkiness, that there was like, well, maybe some people were. There's another building out that we didn't go into. I thought this was the only one. But we found this trapdoor, and after some dispelling of magics and such, we were able to get down in there and saw that there was a sort of antechamber and a door, sort of mysterious and magnificent door that, depending on what we did with the sort of ceremonial arms and armor that was hanging on a wall outside, it would change. And then I think Niavara had sort of a nice insight that I'd never would have gotten. Seems that there's some sort of draconic influence going on here, and in one configuration, it seems as though it's Bahamut, who is the good, bejeweled god of dragons and is a good god, and then the other way was his opposite, and then the door would just become black. So we played around with that and couldn't quite find, it seems like, the last bit of the puzzle that was concerning the armor. And then I think we were kind of hanging around and deciding to maybe go venture and see what was going on in the other building to see if it could help us.
Oh, right. Well, didn't we need something that the armor was supposed to be holding? Like we were trying spears or different. That's what was missing because the
There
shield
was
was
a,
there, but
yeah.
yeah, there whatever they were holding, we couldn't find. Nice recap, Kozik. And did we leave
I
off
mean,
that
there
we were
might
heading
have,
for the other building? Is that where we left off?
I kind of think so, because we couldn't really figure a way to get into that special door, and that we maybe could find some more clues in the other building.
Right.
There's this gosh darn fog or whatever all the time.
So we must have been just getting ready to go to the building. That's
Yeah, it looks like we're all gathered by the door.
Okay, there we go. That worked.
Opal's back, right on time.
So specifically, if I remember correctly, because memories came back to me while you guys were recapping.
Well, Kozik's here.
In one hand, he was holding a shield to Bahamut, and the thing that was missing in the other hand, if I remember correctly, was assumably a weapon.
Yes, that's what yes, we're just saying that.
Oh, and yeah, that's right. We were trying little things in it to see if,
I
but
also
no, it
remember
seems
the
like it has to be
D&D.
a specific weapon.
I do remember the DM near the end of the session being like, "Oh yeah, if you guys are standing like over here, you could probably see the house next door."
Right.
So who's ready? Oh wait,
Oh, and I
wasn't the
got a
door
very
also locked when we tried to open it?
I got a very specific sort of divine urge, perhaps, that was saying that what was down in the hole was potentially something pretty important to our/my quest, whatever it was, but it was not
Ah.
clear what it was.
How did that insight come to you?
Oh, I was hanging out over on the other. I don't remember. I was over on the other side of the room. I know that, over by that bed, looking out the window.
I do
Divine
remember.
inspiration.
Oh yeah.
Divine inspiration.
If I remember specifically correctly, it was specifically towards your goals, Kozik.
My goals, our goals, they're pretty close.
Potato, potato.
Sure, Mr. Black Diamond.
My goals, the goals of the party, yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah, the door was locked the last time when we tried to leave.
It was locked, you said?
Yeah. Because sorry, mind trying the door?
Would you say that again? I have to turn the book.
Would you mind trying to open the door? Sorry.
Oh, not at all. All right, let's see. What I'm gonna get a good ram.
Running and
I'm
slamming into the
slamming my
door.
body into it. Is it opening, boss?
Give me an athletics.
Use Opal as a battering ram.
Yay.
Start this off
I think
right.
it would be very
Right,
funny
there
at
we
this
are.
point.
Oh, that's
Let's go, sorry. Let's go. Oh,
yes.
nice.
Yeah.
All right. So at 24, you shoulder check the door with all of your might. And you knock the thing right off.
Right off the hinges.
Well, one hinge. It's damaged.
Very nice, sorry.
Awesome.
Hmm. Also, sorry, just checking. You don't have full plate armor yet, do you?
Oh no, I've got it.
Oh, okay, good.
Do they?
Gonna
All right.
have to pound out these little dent in my shoulder though.
I can do that later. It's a simple repair, really.
Actually, you have chainmail. You have chainmail and scale mail.
Oh, I thought I had plate.
Yep.
With
Okay.
plate armor is quite the upgrade, I will say.
I thought my character started with plate armor.
Oh no, you
Uh,
But I guess
definitely did
not.
not start with plate. Plate is something you work for.
Okay.
like,
Okay.
sorry, I'll say this. Plate armor by default gives you 18 armored class.
I've got an 18 armor class.
No, that's just by itself.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
Oh, oh, I see.
it's
Wow.
really good. Opal has one armor class higher than you. Though DM, we still can't leave.
Yeah, well, you're
Oh,
made
don't
out of
worry.
solid
The door
something.
slams open and you
Yay!
charge through it. And I'm gonna need an initiative as there is this massive mechanical monstrosity that seems to be outside. It does not have hands. Where its hands would be is just a giant axe and a giant hammer.
Oh,
And
great.
the
Great.
commotion you have made in destroying this door has caught its attention immediately.
Oh,
Well, it must have been nearby. Initiative. There we are. Oh, great. Okay.
Wait a minute. Get back in there. Not your turn yet.
Where's Kozik? Oh, are you the Warforged Titan? No, that's the Titan. Kozik needs to.
yeah. Yeah, we
Yeah,
need a roll.
I want to go out there.
But we're in
Yeah,
the initiative now.
yeah, you need to roll initiative, friend.
I'm getting
I think the first
Like, no, I'm just gonna stay inside.
is it standing above the trees, TM?
Let's see. It is huge, so no.
Oh, that's still big.
But it is very noticeable.
I mean, I imagined something as large as it and as mechanical as it uh is probably making a lot of noise.
Well, it is now. I mean, now you guys have made a bunch of noise, and it gets to go first. And it
Well, it must have been
sees
close by though.
the first person through that door, and it's gonna mosey on over there.
After you, Opal.
No, no, thank you. That thing. Oh,
And it charges, barreling through bushes, knocking over smaller trees, even trees larger than it. It's just its sheer weight is terrifying
Oh my
in itself.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
Or one axe hand and one hammer
sorry.
fist.
I hope and wish for the best of luck.
Right. Thank you.
Oh,
Doo-doo-doo.
Oh, it gets its axe hand.
it
It
just
has an axe in each hand?
It doesn't have hands. Its hands are
Oh, wait, I
is an
see.
axe and a hammer.
Right, right. Oh, I see. This is just, it got, oh, that's the damage roll. I see. Oh, yay.
Yep, 22 points of damage as it cuts into you.
Holy crap. As in, take
So
22 hit
Yep.
points off my
Yep.
total?
Yep.
Holy fuck.
hey, what's
22
your? I
in
thought
one
you were
go.
you were tank out there. I
Yeah,
see.
well,
And
apparently
since
not.
this is the first round, it goes to swing at you with its hammer hand.
It gets 2 hits?
Yep.
Well, it depends on if it hits. Let's see.
Fuck. Dude, you brought the big guns.
Yeah, it's gonna hit. So the axe just like
Oh,
slices into your side, and then the hammer just does this. It's almost like it's doing a pincher maneuver, just like one from one side and one from the other.
Oh, no way. Dude, I'm gonna die. Fuck.
Oh God.
But that is its turn. As it
Holy crap.
you would imagine something this big and bulky that doesn't even have hands, and it has a giant axe and a giant hammer barreling towards you the second you open the door. Probably gonna hurt a lot.
Sorry, it
Yeah.
might be time to disengage.
Yeah, but where do we go?
Further into the house and hope it
I
has
s-
some a manner of respect for this.
So has it
people
blocked
space.
our egress? Can we not like leave the house?
You can leave the house if you want.
And
Well, I mean, I was just thinking about running. Maybe we should run downstairs for that door and try and block the. Maybe it can't get through the door. Maybe it's so big it can't get through the door.
oh, it's
Well, if I
definitely too big for
knock
the
the
door.
house down,
Just
maybe we should
put
run
them
for
away there
the
downstairs.
Run for good.
downstairs magic door. Of course, we don't know how to open it.
But it's Sari's turn. With your whopping 7 on initiative.
We all rolled great for initiative tonight.
I'm not sure what to do.
I'd say
Like, it doesn't make sense to try and fight this thing. And
I'd
plus, I'm really injured.
I'd say disengage, get back in the house, use your action to get away from it.
And can I also use my my healing, my natural healing thing? I got 34 hit points I can heal myself with. 35 hit points I can heal myself with.
Lay on hands
Can
is a
I?
bonus action.
So
And
disengaging's an action. So yeah, you should be able to heal yourself if you run back into the house and disengage.
Okay, that's probably what I need
you
to
pick
do right
Wood
now.
Elf, right?
Unless
Okay.
I'm just horrible at remembering rules.
Wait, where's my healing thing?
It is lay on hands. But move to where you want to go. Disengage where you want to be.
I
If
just
that's what
can't
you want to
find
do.
lay on hands. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yes. Okay. Sorry. So, um, let's see. Is this a good plan to run back in the house, or should we run away from
Uh,
the
I,
building?
I'll say this. Sorry, you have like 30 feet of movement speed, yeah?
Yeah, we're not going to get very far.
No,
Okay.
this thing could definitely chase after us.
Okay, I'm going back in the
Because,
house.
sorry, it went from here to here in one action.
Wait, show that again. I wasn't that big. Oh, yeah, right. Okay.
It has at
Yeah, I
least
can.
35 movement speed.
Right. Okay. All right. I moved back in, and I healed myself, so I got 35 hit points back. So my side wound now, so I'm functional now and can help, whereas I probably wasn't good for shit before. Okay.
All right, Zed.
um.
Door got open. Sorry, practically you just got smushed right back through the door. That is partially
Cut
broken
half.
right now because it's been busted open.
Um.
You should ask Zed to unlock it instead of asking me to bust it open.
Let's see. This is not. Oh, that is an attack roll. Okay. I'll use steady aim,
Doo-doo-doo.
and then I'll cast bolt. A 19.
Let's see, a 19. Still. Du-du-du. Crackling energy. This is what kind of damage is this?
Lightning damage.
Okay.
Is that will that hit?
Unfortunately, it will not.
19 won't hit? Holy shit.
So you cast your witch bolt, and it seems like it should hit, right? Like this thing is so big and bulky, but then you think about something. This thing is big and bulky. There's a lot of surface area that might not necessarily be a vital point.
Man, we are in over our heads.
I think. I mean, yeah. As far as action economy, I think that's all I can do.
Oh yeah, because you use the steady aim thing.
Yeah. Um.
But there is a crackling lightning bolt that is connecting the two of you. All right.
Um.
Take bonus action to deal on
So far,
each.
this has never worked when I've tried to use it.
Oh, it worked. It's attached. It's one of the few damaging spells that's guaranteed to work, actually. Where we
Well,
at?
Am I able to back away from this thing without getting attack of opportunity?
You are unsure, as it has not conveyed this information in any way, shape, or form. It is very large,
That is
though.
true.
um.
Opal sees the giant hammer and is going to disengage away from the door.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not what you need.
Are any of the
Like
windows open?
shatter into a million pieces.
There are no open windows.
Yeah, I think he
Okay.
just looked out of them.
Oh, wait, let me check something really quick. I was standing right here. That's 20 feet of movement.
So we can't duck out the windows on the sides.
I'm actually going to move
Can we
Opal right
open
here to
them?
Sari. And Opal's first idea is she's going to whisper to Sari, we might need to go out through a window.
Yeah.
Or else
I
we're
think
in
that's a
danger.
good idea.
All right, is that it for
And-
Opal?
Yeah.
Kozik.
Okay. Well, it seems like rather than sneaking out the front door, we're going back. I'll do that. See. Sure.
You're under Zedrin.
Oh. Maybe. Burp. Ah, that's too. Whoa. Well, there either. Dude,
Oh,
Meow.
I can't move that far. All right.
wait, where did Kozik?
Where are you trying to go?
Kozik went out the door?
No. My screen keeps let's see.
Over here, let's
There we
put you
go.
back
Now I'm
there.
back in here. There. I basically just wanted to go there. And now I'm gonna do my famous Eldritch Blasts for what it's worth. Might as well get some shots in while
Let's see
Okay.
what he gets.
Ugh.
Pew. One.
That probably doesn't hit. Then the next blast launches out slightly better. But I assume they just sort of glance off of this behemoth.
Yep, it just kind of bounces off the armor, almost like a laser beam just getting deflected.
Ah, he's tough. He's tough. I'll give him that. That's my turn.
So it runs up to the, well, I mean, it only really scoots up to the door. And it's gonna waste its turn trying to break through the wall.
Oh no.
Two. First. Axe hand, hammer fist.
It's trying to come in.
8. 12.
Hey,
Where was that 12 when it was attacking? Sorry.
Yeah, right.
13. So you see this thing
Why does it get-
slamming its fist, its like hammer hand and its axe hand into the wall, into the door, and it's hitting this building with so much force. It almost feels like this building's like just completely just rocking from it. But this building seems to be made of sturdier stuff, so it might take him a bit to get through, but he's chunking away.
Okay. Question.
So the building doesn't have a oh, I don't know what you call it, but some whatever the threshold is, like, we have to get like over 19 apparently to hit this guy, but a 12 will hit on the wall, and he
Well, the
gets
12 is just an attack roll. Basically, I was just seeing if it rolled in that 1 or not, or nat 20. The wall ain't going nowhere.
so either way, anything it rolls, it's attacking the wall.
Unless he wanted to attack you, I guess?
No,
Maybe?
just questioning if the same way we have to reach a certain threshold for our hit to land. I was just wondering if this thing did. That's all.
Well, it's a wall. It's a
Yep.
it's a non-moving object.
Yep.
So it's just an automatic hit. So it's just damage.
It's an automatic
Basically, I was
hit.
just seeing if it
So
did really good to accelerate it breaking in, or if it did really bad, which could slow it down.
gotcha.
But that's its turn.
Okay.
I don't know why the tokens
So
are still saying
sorry.
24. I don't. These tokens just keep resetting,
over
and I don't know.
here
Whatever.
and yells for everybody, "Get back!" And where'd it go? Oh, come on, where'd you go? There it is. And she throws a fireball at this thing.
And how many are you using? Because I believe you didn't have that many left.
I have 4 left. 4 out of 9.
And how many are you using?
Oh gosh. I guess I'm going to use 2.
Okay. So
And
dexterity
what is
saving
this
throw.
measurement tool showing me the radius of the blast?
Yep. But I know where you're
Okay.
trying to do so. So are you aiming it on top of him or just on the edge so you don't hit the building?
I'm aiming. I mean, he's right in the door, so I'm just going to aim it right to his,
Okay.
right to his trunk, right to his center of mass
Okay.
or chest area. I don't know, just right in the middle of him, I guess. I mean, aren't fireballs like?
They are big explosions, yes.
Yeah. So I'm just aiming at the dude. So if I'm doing 2, do I hit damage twice?
Yep.
And the saving throw means he's not.
So
He didn't get any
let's
saving
see.
from that. Okay.
Well, hold on. Let's see. So
Oh,
when you do so, increase the level of fireball by 1 for each bead, which you use 2. So that would be, let's see, fireball's base damage. So it's normally 8d6. So you would be rolling 9d6.
What? You just get one more d6?
Yep.
You're using 2 balls?
The damage increases by 1d6 for each spell slot above level 3. So
Right, but for each. Yeah, but I'm rolling it twice, right? I'm rolling
well,
damage twice.
you're just rolling it once. So you can hurl multiple beads or even the whole necklace as an action. When you do so, increase the level of the fireball by 1. So normally it's level 3, which is 8d6. And if you throw a second bead, that just adds another d6, so it makes it 9d6, but it's only one
Well,
roll,
then
one instance.
Then that doesn't make any sense. I'm just throwing one. I'm throwing one at a time then. Because
Okay.
if you're only getting one more d6, that's not doing shit really. Like, you know what I mean? Does that make sense, you guys? To like throw one at a time?
Yeah. I mean, I guess it is more damage if you only throw it one at a time.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Because, like, increasing the damage dice by 1 really ain't that good.
No.
By 1
Shit.
additional damage dice, I mean.
Yeah.
Let's see, so 29. 29. And it's
He's probably got hundreds of
19.
hit points or something.
Update.
That thing. Fuck.
All right. So you throw the fireball, and it hits this guy. He doesn't dodge out of the way. Yeah, because he only got a 10. Um, and you see like parts of its armor just get blasted off. But you also notice, roll me a D100. In this instance,
Okay.
low will be good and high will be bad.
Okay.
I hope you get a 1. Sorry, it would be funny.
Thank you. Me too.
Oh, hey,
Okay,
look,
that's
that's not
low.
bad.
Very good.
That's not bad at all.
Phew. What's that mean
So
now, boss?
when you notice when you threw the fireball, you were hitting the building also, which is
Oh,
already taking some structural damage. But luckily, this guy took the brunt of it, so there's only scorch marks along
phew.
the wall and the floor. The door's not looking too amazing, but it's holding enough. Just it's hanging on by one hinge, one thread. Is there anything else
How's
Sar
he
wants to do?
looking?
He looks
I don't
angry
think I have any
with no facial
bonus
expression.
actions or anything.
All right, Zed.
Right. So yeah, I guess I didn't really explain what the witch bolt looked like. Um, you'd probably see Zed retro retroactively. Oh, excuse me, I have hiccups. He's gonna kind of open up his palm and like hold his hand up. He's gonna turn his palm just so it's uh, starting to face upwards. And normally, when you see him do this, he's uh like conjuring a little ball of fire, a little fire bolt that he's thrown. But this time, there's a weird sort of like crackling energy just around his hand. Um, and he'll splay out his fingers before just like bringing in his like each finger into like balling a fist, and then he'll point at this big thing, and what almost it's hardly visible, but it's like this almost arcane tether just fires out and latches on um to probably the abdomen area of this large creature. So you can kind of see this. It's hardly visible, but it's there. It's this odd tether. And so Zed's gonna step back a little bit. Let's see. Here, and he'll probably call out to everyone. We might want to open up a window. And as a bonus action, as he's stepping back, he's got his hand down to his side, and you see him splay his fingers out again, and then he just snaps. And as soon as he snaps, I'll use a bonus action
How's
to
people's audio's doing that?
try and see if Witch Bolt will do anything.
Oh, roll damage.
I don't know
18.
why it rolled two. Oh, it rolled two because of the first one.
So it would be a D12. Where's 1D12?
Yeah, it's just one. It rolled the whole damage, I guess, for whatever reason. Let's just do this.
10. Okay. And it's
And that is a bonus action.
update. Alrighty.
And so curious. because of concentration and stuff like that, I've already cast this spell as an action, and I'm concentrating on it. Using that bonus action to trigger damage doesn't count as a magic action. Basically, I can cast a spell, right?
Yes, because you already
Okay.
did the initial casting. This is just
It's
a
just
bonus
part
action to
of.
trigger.
Okay, cool. Then you're gonna see Zed as he's kind of stepping back. He snaps and tries to spark this thing again. And he'll raise up his other hand and cast magic missiles of the special variety.
And this is individual hits, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'll have 3 attack rolls.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
That look like they all miss.
They do indeed all miss.
Ah.
All right. Well, awesome. Move 10.
I'll get rid of that marker because the fireball went off. All right. So yeah, your tether did a bit of damage. You can see arcs of lightning going from plate to plate as your tether remains connected so long as you maintain line of sight. Opal.
Yep, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Let me check my spells.
They have plenty of hit points. They can take the hits. They're fine. They're fine.
You know, moving right here. I'm gonna cast Magic Missile at the 2nd level. Just deal some damage to it.
Come on. Why do they have? Oh.
Alright.
And that's how many missiles?
That should be 2.
You create 3 glowing.
Which is
3.
weird.
You create 3 glowing
right.
darts.
Should I just roll the damage for each of them?
Yep. Because it's
Gotcha.
automatic hit.
A total of 12 damage.
Oh, that's a
And that is the end of Opal's turn. Actually, she's going to back
hint.
up 5 feet, but that is the end of Opal's turn there.
So all your missiles just go through and through this creature's body. And I mean, it's pretty big and bulky and angry.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hmm.
I don't know. I'd say maybe you knocked a plate off or something.
Ooh.
Kozik.
Right. Take a step. And I'm going to magic missile him. Ciao.
Ooh, more
Ciao.
individual.
The energy erupt from my person.
Magic missile or
Flies
Eldritch Blast?
Eldritch Blast. Will attack.
Let's see what he gets.
Sorry, my running a little behind. Go.
That's gonna hit now.
Attack.
That's not gonna hit though.
Psh.
Got a little
Ouch.
AC.
Got some
Okay.
hard bark on him, boys.
So your 17 would actually hit now.
Oh. For what it's worth.
As it is not nearly as effective as dodging things. 6.
So that'll do 6. One of those will do 6 damage.
And the natural one, roll a d100. And high will be, let's say high is going to be good.
40's pretty high.
But not high enough.
No. All right, who do I hit?
Oh, it's not a matter who you hit. So you went over, over this table, this chair, and casted your Eldritch Blast. And you feel like you probably put a little too much chutzpah into it. And you knock yourself prone.
Woof.
Kind of like you went to fire a pistol, but then you realized that you were holding a sawed-off double-barrel shotgun. That was way more kick than you expected. And as part of that, let's see. Roll me a d4.
Gold.
And let's see, and you're facing this way, so 5, 4. 4 squares. So the kickback is enough that not only does it knock you down and maybe send you like stumbling over this chair onto this table. 1, 2. Wait a minute, that's 5 squares. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's 4. Okay. That you send Sorry like flying forward just from the sheer force of it. Just a proverbial backfire, as it were.
Magical backblast. And I'm kind of clatter into the table and sort of stumble down and end up prone. And Sorry ends up being scooted all the way across to the next wall.
Wait, which wall? Where am I headed?
Oh,
Close to the door.
I moved you.
Oh, okay, you moved me. Okay.
That was forced movement.
Gotcha.
This thing's turn. It's gonna continue to try and break through the wall. Let's see what it gets. It is just wailing on this building. My sound is really getting up, and I don't know why. Okay. Damage. That is enough to break that threshold. So it busts through the wall. Boom, just sending like wood and stone just flying. The door is no longer existent, and yeah, this thing looks like it might have actually been designed to, just kind of designed to be very good at what it's doing. I guess we can let Opal do a little Arcana or History. Yeah, you'll get 2 different bits of information depending on what. If Opal's here, that is.
Oh, sorry, I'm here. What?
An Arcana.
Arcana, you got a boss. 26. That's a 19.
So with
Yeah.
your Arcana, you would know what this is, and it's almost like you kind of wish you didn't know what this is,
Oh
because
dear.
knowing what it is almost as terrifying. It's actually more terrifying knowing what this thing is capable of. You're basically fighting, as they call them, a Warforged Titan. You've heard of these because, your creator probably would have mentioned inspirations and aspirations and admiration of creating these war machines.
Oh yeah.
They are constructs.
Opal's father definitely had quite a few moments of passionate conversation about these titans.
Yep. And you would know that these things are basically siege weapons. These are autonomous automata,
Autonomous siege weapons.
basically. And
Oh.
so you know that these things can, if they can do what they just did to that wall, imagine what they could do to you when they get their hands on you.
Opal is stricken with fear and knows to never enter this thing's range again.
You'd also be aware, based on that information, that it does have a 10-foot reach.
Oh, so I was correct in disengaging my first round. Very good.
But it wasted its attacks breaking through this wall, and
Ew.
it moved to where it could. Sorry.
Oh shit. Uh. Well, sorry's gonna move back a little.
Just moving?
Get. Well, no. Oh, is that a part of my? Because last time I could move and throw the. I was gonna throw the fireball, another fireball. That's what I was thinking. But I was trying to run at the same time to get a little bit out of distance.
I think you might be within the reach of this thing's attack. So if you just like move as a normal move action, it can strike at you like as an attack of opportunity. So I think you have to like use up all your actions to withdraw, maybe is what the hint is, or not, or I don't understand.
Oh. Okay. So I can't. I either have to withdraw or attack.
How much HP do you have currently, sorry?
Is that the idea? I got some back. I have 65 right now.
Here, wait. It's not metagaming if we look at the damage. Even at max damage, unless it hits a crit on you, it can't knock you unconscious. So you should be good. If you're willing to risk it rolling a crit and knocking you unconscious.
You mean staying there and throwing the fireball?
No,
I'm, I,
if
you're
you
going
can
to-
move.
I mean, to get out of, if you just run away and invoke attack of opportunity, it can't knock you out.
It can't. You said.
It can't. With 65 HP, you should be fine to just get distance and throw another fireball.
So I can do that in one turn. I can get distance and then throw a fireball.
Yeah, you can move and then have an action.
Oh, I thought Cubed was saying I can't do that.
But when you do move, if you just move in preparation to throw the fireball, it's
Right.
going to be able to take a swing at you as you move out of its range of attack.
I see.
So it's your
Okay.
trade-off. Do you want to use all of your actions to not be able to attack, to get out of its like zone of attack, or are
Right.
you going to risk that it might attack you when you jump away from it? That's all.
I see. Okay.
It's up
Thank
to
you.
you.
Thanks for clarifying that.
Also, sorry, something I wanted to mention. This thing seems to have a flaw in its armor.
Yes, right, from the first fireball.
More than just the fact that this thing seems to not have been maintained in quite a long time. It might not be able to keep its armor up for much longer if we keep barraging it with attacks. So
Right.
do what you can.
Oh, I'm not just running away. I'm definitely gonna run and
Oh,
throw a
and
fireball and see what
sorry,
happens.
the reason why last time you couldn't have an action after is disengaging, essentially running away from an opponent who you are in the attack range of takes a whole action. So you
Oh,
can't
okay, I see.
exactly, attack afterwards.
I see. Okay. But now I can run out of range.
You're still going to get hit by or you're still probably going to get hit by an attack of opportunity. So
I understand, but I think we need to wear this thing down. So I think I have to just deal with that.
yep, here it comes.
So
Prepare yourself. Sorry,
It's the
I don't
virtuous
get to throw the
choice.
fireball first?
Nope,
not yet.
this is the
Not yet.
reaction to you leaving that. The second you cross that
Oh,
threshold, this triggers.
Yeah, essentially
okay.
think of it as this thing sees you running and takes a swing
Okay.
as you're leaving its attack range.
Okay, I see.
Also,
Okay.
just throwing it out there, if you're going to take an attack of opportunity anyway, like if you're gonna not disengage, if you're sold on doing the fireball, that's cool. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but I just want to remind you that you also have 2 attacks and smite that you could do
Oh,
in melee range and then run away if
oh
you're
gosh,
gonna let
thank
him hit
you.
you anyway.
Gosh. Yes, you're right. Okay, thank you.
And then you could
I
save
for,
the fireball potentially.
I'm gonna do that. Could I do that, boss? Could I
Yep.
get out of this fireball thing and do that? I'm not
So you have
thinking
to
very clearly.
move up to hit it. It has reach, you don't.
Right, so I have to get closer to it to hit it.
Yep, you have to be base to base with it.
So right there, and then I'm gonna. So there's a bunch of gaping. There's a bunch of places where the armor is
And yes,
falling
Oak will
off.
let us tell sorry that she'll let everybody know. I will say that. Go ahead, sorry.
So
Also,
I'm gonna.
just
Oh,
by the way,
Mhm.
since it's gone, 2 of you can go right now as part of a combined turn.
Oh.
Remember, you guys are basically right back to back in initiative.
I'm uncertain what you're saying. That
Oh,
2
wait.
can go.
You and Zed and me and Kozak have the same initiative rolls. So I'm
Yeah.
assuming that means Zed and you can act in the same turn.
Yeah. So Zed's gonna move
Okay.
here so that we're now flanking.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Great. And I'm sorry. Okay. So I'm gonna use my silvered longsword, but I'm gonna. Where's my smite?
I would just see if you hit first.
I think I have to do it with my smite though.
Now you have to hit with your weapon to be able to smite.
Oh, is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
A 15 in its current situation, and rolled again because you have advantage.
Yeah, you have advantage with flanking.
Oh, that's ouch.
So a 17 would actually hit. and then roll your second attack, so it can just resolve if you just get 2 hits.
Okay.
Yeah, and you get advantage.
So I get to do it twice then.
Yep.
Okay,
Oh.
phew.
A
Nice.
20. Does a 20?
So
Okay.
both of them will hit.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, right, because armor plating was knocked off.
And now I can smite it, right?
The smite
So
in
wait,
new
sorry, I
system.
think when you knocked off that armor plating, it lowered its AC.
Fine sense. It's just the extra
Yes.
attack.
Sorry,
Wait.
Trying to
coming in
find your
at-
smite thing. Is it Channel Divinity? No.
It's telling me that it's divine smite, and when I hit it, it's telling me I have no available spell slots. That can't be true.
Oh, it
This
was
is
doing
the
this the
first
other day.
fight we've
It's
had. That's not true.
it's the in the. I'm sure Cube can fix it. I think it's the usages are either set to 0 or
Yeah, that's what it looks
it's
like. It
not.
says 0 slots to both
Yeah,
of my spell levels.
I don't think it's considering it a spell for whatever reason.
Which also I can take
A
it.
bonus action.
I'm able to use it without using a spell slot, and also my spell slot should be completely full up because we haven't fought since we had our last long rest.
Yeah,
Let's see.
right.
So
Divine smite, bonus action.
Oh, is it a bonus action now?
Yep.
Ooh,
a bonus
interesting.
action. Oh,
Which you take immediately after hitting a target with a melee weapon or
Okay.
unarmed strike. So you get the divine smite
Okay.
once.
and yeah, right. But when I press it, it won't let me go because it's got that problem. Can you uh, fix my
So try it again.
problem? Okay, there we go. So, okay, question. So I got both attacks in. Don't I get damage from the longsword and from the divine smite?
You get
Yeah.
damage from 2 longsword attacks and 1 divine smite.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll
Okay.
damage for my longsword. Ah, come on, buddy. Oh, this is painful. All right, now let's see if we can get something out of that divine smite.
So its AC goes down by
Now, how much?
2. 2
What's
hits.
it rolling? 2d8. That's less than it. Oh, damage increases by 1 if the target is a fiend or undead. It's neither of those, is it?
So you're adding 2d8.
Increases by 1 for each spell slot above 1, but I'm not using a spell slot because a paladin can just use that without using spell slots.
Oh, it uses
The
a spell
first
slot.
one. Well, it says the first one. It does each after each long rest. It said when I was reading it, it said paladin can use divine smite and not use a spell slot once until
Okay,
it
you
has
have
a
like a
long
feat.
rest
Oh,
again.
that's cool.
That's cool.
That is cool.
And I don't know if it's
Oh,
how
fuck,
many
I forgot to send Cube the playtests of the new Artificer.
Oh man, how
That's
utterly
24
disappointing.
damage. I don't know why you're upset with that.
I just wanted it to be more. But so I only get to roll 2d8 on this
It, if you're using the freebie,
it
the
must be
once a
just
day
a
freebie,
one.
then it's a
Must be
one.
the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Okay. All right. So 24 is not bad considering with the fireball I only got 29. So hey.
Yeah, that's really good.
And would you like to attempt to re-roll one of those 7s?
Yeah, how do I get to do that?
But you will have to take whatever the result is. So if it's lower, it is what it is. And the reason because of that is the feat that you have, your origin feat. Once per turn, when you hit a target with a weapon, you can roll the weapon's damage dice twice and use either roll. Okay. Either roll against the target. So you can reroll
is
one of those
awesome.
sevens, and if it's higher, then you get to add a couple more damage.
And just, I'm sorry, forgive me. Explain why again.
It is a feat that you have.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's do it then.
Hey, you do that once per turn.
Well, it's a couple better.
That's awesome.
That's sweet though, because that's 26.
Yep.
26 damage. All right. And then I'm moving away from this beast.
And that's when it'll get to swing
Unless
at you.
no, I thought you get to move at the end and it won't
You
take it.
do. No, you do, but
No, I was
to
saying
specifically
you were.
move out of the range of a boss without getting hit by an attack of opportunity, you have to have your action intact.
I don't know what you mean by that. I'm
So
sorry.
basically, you chose not to disengage when you were going to throw the
Right.
fireball.
Right.
So choosing not to disengage means that when you leave their area of effect, like their range, that they get a free
Uh-huh.
hit on you.
Oh.
The
So you have to
So yeah,
try.
the
Well, then I
you
might
only
as well
attempt to.
then I might as well stay and give Zed the benefit of the
Yeah. So if you don't have to move yet, because I can
yeah.
still go and we can have that flanking if you want.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to stay so you get flanked. Yeah.
Perfect. Alrighty. Well, then bonus action again. I will witch bolt, which uh, it was. Do I re-roll the damage each time, or do we just use what it was?
reroll each time.
Okay. That was just a
Guaranteed damage,
D12.
so AC goes
So
down.
7. Um, and then
And already subtracted from that. Yeah, okay.
okay. So it's also the first time I've done this. And I'm trying to read it to make sure that this works the way I'm thinking.
Is there
Okay, so the damage
something?
won't jump unless there's another like enemy there. So it's not gonna hit sorry. What I'm trying to figure out.
You.
Of your choice. Okay.
Let me check one thing. Does longsword have a... Oh, it does. Okay, so sorry, something that's new to the rules.
Oh, they
The
keep doing that,
longsword,
huh?
there's a mastery attached to it called sap. If you hit a creature
Yeah.
with this weapon, that creature has disadvantage on its next attack roll before the start of your next turn.
Nice.
Like just the very next attack roll it takes, or it takes on me.
Whatever attack roll, whatever its next attack roll is, it's going to be the
Okay,
first one's going to be
sweet.
a disadvantage because of the sap feature on the longswords.
Sweet. Take it, Zed.
And there's so many things to apply now because I have weapon mastery too. Okay, anyway. Advantage 19.
That'll hit now.
Okay.
Let me lower his
And then I'm wondering if it's actually
hand.
I'm just gonna hit damage and see if it does what it's
Okay.
supposed to do.
Eight.
Okay, yeah, that was 2d8. No.
12. And what's this look like?
Oh, so he's got his rapier out, and from the just kind of originating at the hilt, it just starts to glow this like bright, almost fell green, and it looks to be kind of like flames leaping out, like up toward the tip as it just gets coated in this greenish sort of fell energy. And sometimes when he casts spells, his eyes will kind of get really bright blue. When he did the shadow blade, his eyes turned like this dark, sort of misty, foggy sort of shadow. And then while he's
Nice.
casting this, his eyes have this same sort of green fell glow to them.
Ooh.
And he's gonna stab into it. I don't think it's doing the damage it's supposed to. Well, no, it is. I think I just got a 1 on my original damage.
Yeah, you got a 1, 8 plus 3.
'Cause it's a my damage is a D8. And then this D8, but it's not adding my bonus for dex or proficiency or anything.
You brandish the weapon in the spell's casting to make the melee attack. Melee attack roll on a
Hold on.
hit.
I just
target
want to see
itself.
something real quick.
Weapon's normal effects. Plus 3.
3. Okay, so it just didn't add the +1, I guess.
Well, the plus 1 is from it being a +1 rapier. Yeah. That would
Yeah,
be why.
I'm using that weapon though in the attack.
Yeah, I said, and that's why. So 1 more damage.
Yeah, okay. Then one more and then sneak attack. I got to try and I'm sorry this is taking so long.
No, no worries.
I'm going to use one of my dice to withdraw. So I'm only going to roll 3 and then I basically can move half my speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Whoa, that's
Let's
cool.
see. Rapier has the Vex Mastery.
Yeah, so that adds advantage to my next attack.
Okay.
Um, I'm just gonna roll 3d6, I think, because I don't know how to take one off. All right, so sneak attack did 14, and then, like I said, I was gonna use one of the sneak attack dice to disengage, and I can move 15 feet. So I guess, yeah, sorry, now if you wanted to move,
Now's the time to move.
yeah. So that'd be
Okay.
14 plus 13.
All right, so now it's going to do its attack of opportunity.
So hey, I did 25 damage. Aha.
Nice.
Um,
Damn, dude.
But it's
That's
at
pretty good for me.
disadvantage because of the longsword mastery.
Yay.
Right. That's my turn.
So it swings its giant axe hand at Sari as she tries to back away. And it is too slow, too clunky to be able to land the hit. And
Oh,
I'd
thank
say
God.
that it hits, I'll say like slams into the floor, leaving this huge just gash as it
Nice.
as it hits the floor with its axe in the ground, and it drags its arm like back to itself, just cutting into the floor as it does so, just leaving this huge cut, probably conveying the sheer weight and sheer power behind its basic swing.
Alrighty.
Wow.
So that would mean it's Kozak and I's turn?
Yep, Opal and Kozik.
Alright.
At this point, this thing is practically looking like it's falling apart. Like armor plates seem dented inwards that are crumpling like into joints and making it harder for it to move and dodge. You know, like some kind of armor defect.
Sorry, I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you want me to heal you, or do you want me to attack this thing?
Oh, no, it didn't get me. I'm good.
Alright.
You get it.
Alrighty. Opal will step out of thing and cast magic missile once again at the 2nd level. Which is oh wait, that's one second, let me just check this. Oh yeah. It would be 4 magical darts at level 2. Because it summons 3 at level 1. Am I right about that, Cubed?
Magic missile?
Yeah. It summons 3 at level 1, so it would summon 4 at level 2.
Yeah. It just adds darts.
Damage.
But let's see.
Damage.
Read up on it.
A total of 13 damage.
1 dart for each, yeah.
And then Opal's going to back up a bit more.
987. AC is now 7.
Oh, I see.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And 1 second.
13. So close. It has 15, 13, 2 hit points left. I can math. And Kozik.
Right. Gonna
This thing's on the brink, but it has no sense of self-preservation, no sense of self. It is purely acting.
okay, I'm gonna move up here. I'm gonna blast him again, whatever it's worth. Eager.
So yeah, you stand up and then move.
Oh yes, I was prone, so I do stand up and attack. Or does that just affect my movement, like how far I can?
Yep, that's as far as you can go, because standing from prone is half your movement.
Hit. Nice, that might hit too.
Let's see here. Yep, feel free to describe how you fell this foe. 7's enough.
All right.
Nice.
Oh, that's enough with just one? Okay. Well, yeah, I kind of scramble up from the floor, as dusty as it might be, and I scramble around the table and stand up, and I shoot 2 crimson blasts of energy from my palms. And they both hit, and then the remaining kind of armor sort of falls off, and it's sort of certainly not with flames, but sort of explodes and sort of clunks down onto the ground in a few pieces. Chunk. And what once was such a threatening beast now just seems like a pile of rubble. And I'm panting from the exertion. Oh, that was tough.
Very scary. Though, with every hit we were landing, it was certainly getting easier to hit.
I think we had good tactics. We retreated farther back into the room, and we all dispersed to try to kill it, so it couldn't focus on any one of us. That's good.
Hopefully this house is truly abandoned. Though I want to get Opal is going to take a look at the armor, or at the now disassembled Warforged.
That thing was a beast.
These things. They were something my father told me about. He, like me, is an artificer, and, well, something of this level is something he talked of very fondly.
Well, it is impressive. Scary, but it's impressive.
If this was a fully maintained, fresh, warforged Titan, we might have had a much worse situation on our hands.
Let's see by
This
the
one was
Where did it?
falling apart every time we hit it.
Don't we have a question too? Like, well, then who made it and why is it here watching the house?
Well, I think we can assume by the fact that this wonderful machine, is in such a state of disrepair that whoever made it, and if that does relate to who used to live in this house, has been dead for quite a long time.
But didn't we like look around and decide that it didn't look like things had been around that long, like the card game and stuff. That it wasn't like there were layers of dust all over everything.
Or alternatively, this is this is simply a random Warforged Titan that was sent out to do a job and has never properly been taken care of after it finished said job.
Just randomly wandering around the country. And
Attacking random people, yes.
did Cube tell us
Um,
it was in bad shape, or didn't that happen after I threw the fireball?
That, uh, i- in a way, yes. Opal is able to tell this thing is falling apart at the seams.
Oh, okay,
Every
before we
hit,
attacked it.
yeah, every hit that we landed was knocking off armor and reducing its armor class. So it was progressively becoming easier and easier to hit.
so is it maybe here to detect something? And Zed's gonna kind of motion toward the trap door that has the sort of door down there, and then he's gonna point over to this suit of armor with the shield
Hmm.
that's got the I guess that one had Bahamut, I think. Um,
Yeah, it's Bahamut and Tiamat.
yes. So yeah, Zed's just gonna kind of reference the two things that we found in here. I You think that was supposed to be protecting something or keeping people out? And maybe it just didn't see us when we walked in. Does it have any sort of like markings on it that might represent anything that you recognize?
DM, what would I roll for that?
investigation.
Very good. Because Opal is
You jinxed yourself.
Opal is what now?
very interested in this thing.
I wonder if we can take that axe off its arm there and see if it'll
uh,
fit in the
hear me out.
armor that
Hear-
wants an
Okay,
extra
wait.
piece to make the door
Are,
work.
sorry, I like your thinking, but this creature is approximately 3 times larger than we are. Large creatures are 2 times, or approximately, and huge creatures are even larger. I am
That doesn't
doubtful.
mean someone didn't make it to fit and not to for its magical purpose of opening the door, but yeah, you're probably right.
That armor is approximately the size of Opal.
Right. So its axe is pretty big.
Yeah, and that thing had to break down the walls to get in here.
That is a
All
good
right then.
point. Zed's gonna snap his fingers again and just shock this inanimate armor before
Uh,
ending his witch bolt spell.
well, I guess a question, DM. Are we able to leave without this giant mechanical corpse getting in the way?
It'll be difficult terrain without taking a whole bunch of time trying to move it.
Zed's
Oval
gonna
is going to
attempt
very
to open
slowly
this
crawl
window.
over. Oh wait,
Well, he tore down
I
half
made a
the
mistake.
wall.
I can't move my character anymore.
He tore down half the wall though.
Use the arrow keys.
Oh right, I can't. I'm no longer selected on Oval.
Use the select tool
Drag
to
a
select
square
your
over
character.
yourself.
I can't.
Drag a square over yourself with the select tool.
Okay, there we go. And Opal's just going to walk out. Well, it's a bit of a difficult climb, though I don't think any of you will have a particularly hard time getting over it. Hi, Zed.
Yeah, so Zed was basically going to open this window, but I get if we're leaving, then you know what? He's going to open the window. He's going to crawl out the window.
Here, let me make room for you, friend.
Yeah, because we're trying to go next door to that house anyway.
Because we were able to see this last time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so, friends, who wants to open this door?
Wait, where's Kozik?
He's in the house. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I think you and I should be the ones to open this door. Me, as I am particularly difficult to hit, and you because you are both rather robust and also difficult to hit. So join me at my side and we shall open this door together.
Absolutely.
Do we see this?
So sorry. Get
Yeah, just a
move
light in
over
the
one
fog.
space to your right. And fuck, it's locked.
Hey, let's
I
not
think
break this one.
let's try Zed this time and instead
Zed,
of
go
me
right
busting
ahead.
it down.
Unlock the door, but don't open it.
Okay.
Thank you, friend.
Also, there's a light in the fog behind me.
Huh? Wait. That? Wait. Zed, before you open that, I don't remember that being there earlier.
What you mean a light in the fog?
Sorry.
He just kind of like points his thumb over his shoulder.
Oh,
But he's gonna
wow.
be gesturing to this light over here.
So
What the
wait,
heck is that?
Zedrin, sorry, Kozik. I think we take a second because I don't remember that being there when we first entered the house, at least.
No.
Hey, well, we couldn't see but 10 feet in front of us because the fog's so thick, though.
Yeah, but
I would have
that's
seen a
the thing.
glow though.
That's the thing. Light is harder to obscure than somebody's form. If you're
Exactly.
glowing, it's harder to hide yourself.
Exactly.
Oh shit! You think that big thing was fucking sitting on that light? That's why we didn't see it before.
Or maybe that Warforged's death prompted it to light up. I will ask all three of you. Do you think we should go look at what that is? Or should we continue trying to go into the house?
I think I'd like to know what it is before we go inside and get ourselves stuck again. It's awfully
How does-
close to the house.
And
Yeah, if this
gentlemen,
door's locked, then whatever's inside, we hopefully don't have to deal with both things at once. You know.
so,
So
gentlemen, shall we?
I'll allow it.
Kozik, you want to touch it? I know you do.
Well, I am curious.
And you know what they say about curiosity in cats, don't you, Kozik?
Cats,
They love
sum
Kozik,
it up. Love it.
right? That's the saying.
Exactly.
Cats and Kozik and curiosity. That's gonna be the title of my next book.
Well, what do we see when we approach this feature down here?
Just a stone, what looks like a stone slab, and just a couple of lit, not torches, candles on it that emanate light in the fog.
That's some high wattage on those candles.
And there's a well next to us. Is that what we see?
Well, well, well. Basically.
Another well. Okay. This one doesn't have souls. The screeching of of souls coming out of it.
Not that you're aware of.
Okay.
What else is on
That's
that table besides the 2 candles? On that big stone table.
This is just a stone slab.
Oh, okay, it looks like it has something on it. So it's just a stone slab with 2 candles.
Elf's going to get closer. Is there really nothing on this thing?
Well, it seems candles are made to either be lit or to be blown out.
What the hell are 2 lit candles doing out here when we haven't seen anybody but that big mechanical thing? Who
Well,
I doubt was able to light these candles, by the way,
well,
not
I
having
will
hands.
say, just before we went into that building, we met with the that merchant by
Well,
the
that's
wagon.
true.
Does this have anything to do with him? Is this
I can't
magical at
imagine.
all?
Well, I
Or are they just
do have that.
candles?
I mean,
Hey, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Hello, hello.
it's just a stone tablet with candles.
Blasted my ears off,
You'd
apparently.
think the
Ow.
moisture from the fog would put out these candles, but apparently not.
I
That's
I
why
mean,
I'm
I
wondering
know
if it's
sometimes
magical.
right, a candle is a candle, but also, what is it doing lit in the fog in the what is going on here? That
welcome
measurement
in.
tool is concerning
Hello.
me.
No, that's just my detect magic.
I am
Oh,
cute.
good.
I run a variety of games.
I thought
And
Cube had
tonight,
something planned for
it's
us.
D&D.
Boulder falls, party dies.
Something.
Tremendous size boulder.
All right, so you
Or it
cast
opens up from beneath and
Yeah.
we all fall in.
Detect the Magic Aruni on the table.
Yeah. Yep. On the candle and yeah.
So these candles, let's see. I guess the closest thing to describe them would be abjuration. No, probably enhancement. There's no such spell as keep torches lit forever.
It's like so maybe an eternal flame sort of thing. That's what vibe I'm getting.
Basically, the candles that never burn out.
Well, I don't think someone would leave something like that just sitting around. It's got to portend some kind of import.
Yes, it's some sort of commemorative slab here. And I try to blow out one of the candles.
So you do your best, but it's like that one birthday cake candle that you blow on it and it looks like it's going out, but it just stays lit.
That makes sense what you said, Kozik, that it's some kind of commemorative stone with the eternal candles on it, commemorating some event that happened here, maybe.
And there's no writing or anything that we can see.
Nope.
So I've never been able to find any sort of use for this. I don't even know why it's in my inventory. But Zed has a bell and the picture is just like, you know, a bronze sort of looking bell, and so I'm picturing that it has that kind of uh like bell shaped bottom end, and it's probably fairly small. But he's gonna pull out this bell randomly, and he's gonna set the the bottom port. He's basically trying to set this and cover the flame to see if it snuffs it out. So he's gonna set it down on the candle for just a couple seconds, and then
Oh,
he'll lift it back up just to see if the flame goes out,
The flame
and then he'll ring it a couple times.
does not go out actually.
so it doesn't even need oxygen, that flame.
So he'll ring the bell, put it back away. I don't even know why I have this. All right.
Well,
Well, this is weird, and I don't really know why it's here. Should we keep looking?
Well, I definitely think we should check out this well and make sure we don't fall into.
or that something comes out of it, eh?
Let's check the well. Because the best way to not fall into the well is by checking it.
Getting
Check
very
the
close.
well.
Do you want to check it, Kozik? It was your idea.
Well,
I
yeah.
guess
What
we
is
can all
that?
look down there, though. We can all kind of peek over it and look down in there.
I mean, is that a perception or what kind of role is that? Something about it.
I mean, are you looking for something or just staring down it?
Just checking
I'm
it out.
glad- That's one way. That's a place to start. Yeah, I'm gonna stare down into it.
Let's see. So the well is currently full of water.
Ooh.
Well, that's a change.
Can I pick up one
Really?
of these candles? Are they stuck to the table?
Good
No, they
question.
don't seem stuck.
If I pick it up, is it still lit?
Yep.
Oh man, bad idea.
Hmm.
Zed's chaotic
It
nature,
is
though.
kind of a bad idea.
Lower that into
He's
the
got
well.
he's got one of these candles, and you said that you said it's got water in there. Well, huh? He's gonna drop this candle in the well.
Oh, I don't know if that's a great idea.
It's probably not. I can fish it back out. Hopefully, it doesn't sink to the bottom. It's not deeper than I can get with my little rock paper scissors cheating friend. But
Well,
Right, but somebody left that candle there for some reason, and I just
so the
don't feel
little
right about dropping it in the well.
like plate thing that they usually put candles on, that sinks, but the candle itself just floats. It's wax, but it stays lit.
right. So he's gonna mage hand, and he's gonna grab the candle and bring it back out. And though he doesn't have that little candle holder, he'll walk back over and he's like, I'm gonna put this back. He's gonna set it back on the table.
Yes, no harm done.
Was the point of that to see into the well?
No, just to see if it would put the flame out.
Oh, if you could put out. Oh, all right, I see.
Is there anything inscribed upon the outside of the well? Any indication of any sort of intelligent mind?
Nothing at the first glance.
All right. As ever, a mystery.
Well, I'm suggesting that we go ahead and go into that other building and see if we can find what we need for that suit of armor to try and open that door below.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let me go see if I can get this lock.
Right.
That has other use. Let's see, a 14. DC on this door. That actually wouldn't be enough.
Hmm.
All right, fucking smash it.
Wait a minute. Did we figure out about inspirations after all that conversing we did? We're going to the thing where somebody has to do something
All right, yeah.
wonderful to get one, or is there one from the
We're trying to go into the house to
recap?
find
Or
the other thing. Like the
right, I'm
weapon that
just
is
trying to
from.
find out about if anybody has an inspiration and how we get them so that Zed could re-roll.
Let the human take a long nap.
Yeah, I would have inspiration if we long rested, but
Or roll a 20.
Oh, I see. Okay. Wouldn't you already have one though? Like when you start out with one from your last long rest?
I did, but I ended up using it, I think, in
Oh,
our last session at some point.
oh, I see. Okay.
Um, well, so, uh, could I use a luck point to re-roll, or would I have to? Is that one of those things that I had to declare that before rolling?
Indeed.
Yeah, I will have lucky.
I'm gonna read what the news is.
I could link it too if you want,
You can
unless you're
spend
looking at it
one luck
already.
point to give yourself advantage on the roll. The creature rolls a d20 for an attack roll against you. You can spend one. I mean, you only get 3. Yeah, just go ahead and use it.
All right, cool. Oh no, so a 12. Fuck. All right, and that'll be one of those things. I feel like it wouldn't be fair if I just. Well, I don't know. It's up to you, but I'm not gonna dump all my points just trying to re-roll something.
Yeah.
I feel like that kind of cheapens it a little bit. So Zed, you see Zed, he's fumbling with the tumblers, and he's maybe his hands are kind of sweating because his sword was just on fire a second ago, and he's like, oh, the fucking last one, I can't. And he drops both of his hands to his side. He's got like one tool in one hand, one tool in the other. All right, I can try again if you want, but you could just boss it down.
But I'm a little hesitant to bust more doors down for attracting unwanted attention.
Oh, hey,
I mean,
what?
maybe instead of busting it down, I could just take a hand axe
Is there a window
to the knob.
like there was in the other place? The other building had a whole bunch of windows. Or if you look around the side,
Sounds good.
what are you eating? Did you get any water from that well? Go be careful, sorry.
What's that?
I'm just giving you shit because I could hear you. It sounded like you were eating
Oh,
something.
I am. I'm eating some salad. It's noisy. Sorry.
Yeah, Zed's just slowly stepping around this building. So far, seeing no windows. Oh,
Well, these guys are checking it out. I'm gonna take advantage of this minute or so to indulge in a magical cunning, which is a Whenever I hit a button here, my system's a little bit slow. It's an esoteric ritual that allows me to gain like basically 1 magic use back because I'm totally out now. So I'm gonna
Oh,
be mumbling and scribbling something in the dirt and meditating in the hope of getting something back.
oh, cool.
You probably like as you're doing that, you might hear just kind of like a bit of a muffled like holler from around the corner where Zed disappeared to, and Sorry can see Zed. Um, Oi, there's another building.
What? Oh my God.
Another building.
Oh, bloody town.
Oh, this place is bigger than we
This is a
thought.
fucking large building. Yeah,
That's a large compound.
I don't see any windows to this one either, which is a bit odd.
I mean, here's the thing though. Do we really need to find a way into that door? That's undoubtedly going to take us to another world when all we've been trying to do is get to this damn town for the library. Just a thought.
I mean,
No, we've got to get underground. We've got to see what's underneath.
with all these buildings and I understand that it's like this is just so normal for us though, right? If we left now, it'd make almost no sense.
I know. I just don't know how we're going to find that missing piece, if that is the missing piece. I guess we just got to keep investigating these buildings.
Well,
But we've got 2 of
I
them now, and
right.
I'm a little nervous about what we're going to find. But
Well, you
which
want to
one do
kick
we want
open
to
that
try?
other door, that of the one that we were just looking at?
The first one?
Aye,
I
and
mean, the
then we
one you
just
were
see
just
what's
trying to
in there.
open?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm thinking instead of kicking it down, that I think maybe I'm going to just take my hand axe and knock the knob off instead of being quite so vicious. So Sorry pulls out her hand axe and just whacks the whole lock and knob mechanism off of the door. Can we push
That's
it open now?
gonna be another athletics.
Athletics. Mm-mm-mm. Mm.
Surprisingly enough, that is not enough force to damage the handle.
Not at all. Golly. Okay.
6, yeah.
All right. I'm going to use my battle axe this time.
It's gonna be a house full of zombies. You
That's
bash the door down, and suddenly we are hit by a liquid zombie.
I'm telling you, Sorry's not excited about opening this door.
Especially after getting hit for like 40 odd damage last time.
Man, no shit.
People love exploring the map when
So I'm going to use my battle axe to just like chop out that whole section that holds the the latch and everything on the door.
All right, give me an athletics.
Another athletics. Oh, that's better. Why use a hand axe when the battle axe is at your
right.
side?
You hacked the doorknob right off.
I'm gonna allow somebody else to step in first. I've got to put away my tools.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Intruder
Oh.
alert.
Oh.
Give me initiative. As you
Close the door.
see
Close the
this
door.
See, I knew
automaton.
we should just fucking leave.
Fuck.
I think we came upon the house of an artificer. What do you say, guys?
As this
Oh
thing
wait, that
looks
was
like
Arcana, not Initiative.
yeah.
Oh, cool.
Holy
That's
shit, that was
even
loud.
better.
My audio's all sorts of wonky today. I might have to restart my system later. So you, as soon as you open this door, you see this mechanical. Oh, hold on. I forgot to show you the. Give me a sec. Just to get you images. Totally forgot to show you this. So this was the Warforged Titan.
Oh,
God.
Damn.
horrifying.
I'm glad I didn't see that until now.
Right?
That's horrific because that is the things at its feet are horses
Yeah.
and people.
And now, yes.
And now, this guy. Image, artwork. Go.
Oh
Ooh.
crap! This one has got some really brand new high tech armor.
Yeah. Gonna say that doesn't look like it's gonna fall apart.
I mean,
And pretty much as soon
See,
as you open that door, it looked like this thing was in like a powered down state, and the light, the singular point in its head, it starts to glow with this like bluish color. Its arms that were once hanging at its side activate, its shoulders lift, a shield raises, and you just hear the sound of like an alarm going off. Intruder alert! Intruder alert!
great.
You know how to shut these things off.
a good question. Wait, Kozik didn't roll.
So now we need a Kozik initiative. All right. Well, first up is gonna be Opal.
Could I just do a quick inspection of this guy? See how, like, similarly to how Opal rolled Arcana to see how that previous Titan was practically falling apart at the seams. Could Opal do the same with this guy?
Give me a second, because I believe they changed something.
Oh, no problem. I'm not at all like, oh, I'm not familiar with the new edition. I am a
Yeah.
5e kind of DM.
Yeah, because they added more specific things you can do on a turn, like an influence action.
I remember. Oh, right. I remember from the Artificer playtest, Artificers can use a utilize action uh to disengage from their armor in just a single turn. I mean,
Wish I had an easier reference for the rules and what you can do in a turn. Because
Wait,
I
is that an
believe doing stuff like
artificer?
knowledge checks and stuff like that is now like considered an action because you're trying to. I think it's the idea that you're trying to think of very detailed information in the course of 6 seconds in combat.
Hmm.
I'm trying to find.
I mean, D&D is always a game based off what the DM wants. And
Correct, but I
considering you
do
have
want
me
to
roll,
stick as close to the rules as written to start as possible.
this is fair. This is fair. I will await your answer, DM.
I'm trying to find.
I mean, if you can't find anything quickly, we could just go by with the Titan. You had me roll an Arcana check after my action went off. Oh god, I hit a button and my computer made a noise. I'm worried for what that did.
Yikes.
Explosions. Um,
What are you trying to find out, Opal?
oh,
She wants to see if this thing is falling apart like the Titan was.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Because Opal was able to see that the Titan was essentially falling apart every time we hit it.
Right. Maybe she won't be able to see until we at least try hitting it once or something.
wait, so one action per turn. Movement. Attack, dash, disengage, dodge, cast a spell. One bonus action. Moving between attacks. No, no, no. Damn it. Under. I can't find it quickly. I'll say because this was so surprising, you probably just don't have time to think about that.
Fair
Like you
enough.
open the door and this is all happening just suddenly.
You know, it's the best way to find out if it's falling apart, similarly to that old giant
Hit it.
magic missile at the first level. 3 damage rolls. Ooh, I didn't. That is a total of 13 damage.
Alright, and poison. You do 13 damage.
Gotcha.
Guaranteed hits. And as you hit it, its blue eye turns to red.
Oh,
Hmm.
hmm. This is, yeah, fair.
First, it was probably just curious. Now it's in attack mode.
Is that it for Opal?
Uh, that's, this is the end for Opal. She moves back here.
Just you, me, and my guards. Sorry.
Huh. Why do we have to attack everything we meet? Okay. Let's see. Wait, where are you, Opal? Are you
I'm behind
inside
you.
there?
No, I'm behind you.
So you did it at a distance.
Uh, Opal was, so sorry. Opal was right next to you, and she fired off her magic missiles, and
What?
then she backed up.
I was going to say where? Oh, there you are. Okay. And
Hi.
she backed up.
She can break. She does not. She is not intent on breaking.
No, she's no dummy. Um. Okay. I mean, we didn't even try talking to the thing.
I mean, if you want to, you could try. You could hear me out. Sorry, this is
There it is.
player to player, not player character to player character.
Mhm.
You could try. It might be harder after Opal just attack this thing.
No, I was just gonna say at this point, I think they're probably on defense regardless. So
I
it's
mean,
probably a moot point.
I mean, you could try if Sorry doesn't just want to kill this thing.
Well, I think at this point, she's in for a penny, in for a pound, as they say.
Anyway,
Zed's
They-
perspective is we just got charged by the last one for leaving a building.
Sorry, throw Opal under the bus and call me a degenerate or whatever. Try and talk to it. It would be funny.
no, I can't imagine it's going to be friendly after you just threw a missile at it. Whatever it's decided we're the enemy. Let's see. What am I gonna do?
I was looking up rules to move the camera. There we go. The new rule stuff. I gotta
Well,
get myself acclimated with it.
you know what I haven't used yet is that crossbow, but I don't. Is that handheld crossbow? That's not going to be useful with that big thing. I'm going to throw javelin. Wait. Yeah, I guess I'm going to try. I'm not. I don't know if I've even tried that javelin, but I want to throw something because I'm not eager to run in there either. So I'm
And
going
how
to
many
attack it
mastery slots do
with the
paladins
javelin.
get?
I will also say that crossbow is a magic weapon.
Is that right?
Yeah, isn't that the one that you got from
You-
Cha?
Yeah, that I got
Master-
from
You
Shaw.
don't have to load it. It has like magic energy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
darts.
it's an arcane crossbow, and I think it's a +1, so you don't have to reload it, and it technically does magic damage.
May I retract the javelin and try the arcane crossbow as I did not know all of this stuff?
Give me a sec. I'm
Sure.
looking up something for the paladin.
Okay.
Seeing how many masteries you have. Allows you to use the mastery properties of 2 kinds of weapons of your choice, which you have proficiency. Okay. So, what were the 2 weapons you chose for your mastery?
Well, they're probably the long sword and the battle axe.
Okay. At least for today. All right. So you wouldn't have the any mastery from crossbow. That was 1. Yeah, you could take a shot.
Okay, let's try that.
Shoot. A
Did I hit it?
17 would hit.
Okay, and what kind of? It doesn't mention what kind of, what the damage or how many dice it's rolling to get down. I'm just gonna hit damage and see. 1d8. Oh, that's all +1. Gosh.
6 damage. Apply
I
that.
guess since I get 2 attacks, I'll just do a second one.
Yep, you can take 2 with this particular weapon.
Ah,
And the second shot just pew bounces right off of its shield that's holding in front of it.
well, I tried. Next time we'll stick with what we know works.
All right, its turn.
Its turn.
Unless Sorry moves.
I was not paying attention. Sorry. Is has backed up after she finished that.
All right, let's see. It have Ooh.
Are you hiding behind Zed?
I am.
Let me
I
wear
was
your
a little
armor then.
traumatized. She got split in half, man.
When the tank hides behind the
Nearly.
rogue.
Yeah, I'm wearing leathers.
Yeah, right. Okay, you're right.
Oh, you can stand wherever you want. I'm just giving you shit.
No, she's a little traumatized, man. She nearly got cut in half.
Yeah, that thing got hit by a siege master or a siege titan.
If it's out, the creature must succeed. It's a bonus action.
What's it gonna do?
And its contents. A direction. Let's see. Who is it gonna do a thing to? It can only move there. So it's gonna do a thing because it has nobody to hit.
It's gonna do a thing?
Yep, somebody roll me a d4. A 1 will be Kozik, a 2 will be Opal, a 3 will be Zed, and a 4 will be Sorry.
Okay, I'll roll it. Nobody's gonna roll.
Zed. This will be neat. So Zed, this thing walks up to the door and it doesn't seem to have anybody to punch, so it retracts its arm into its like body and where its hand, and then its arm comes back out, and where its fist would be is just this like orb, and it just launches it at you.
Whoa.
So Zed, give me a Constitution saving throw. That is extremely unfortunate.
Damn.
Unless you have any kind of rerolls.
I could spin a luck die. Right?
Sounds like you need to do it.
If you would let me, I would. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why couldn't it be a dex save? Let's see. That and then fuck. That happened last time.
Progressively worse.
My luck dice are not so lucky.
Alrighty. Well, unless there's anything else, anybody has to potentially counter this.
God,
I
wish
got nothing.
Oh wait. I do. Wait, hang on. I do. Oh, where is it? Let's see. It's the wait. There's a one called Bless. Is that the one I'm looking for, or is it? Hang on here.
If it's a spell or anything, then I don't think you'd, unless it's a reaction,
Yeah, no,
you
Bless is
probably
an
wouldn't be able to
action.
do it.
Bless is an action.
Yep, you
There's
would have
one.
to.
Okay. Oh, how about this? How about this is a bonus action. The
That'd still have to be on your turn.
okay.
Oh, AC wouldn't have mattered.
So so what would it have to be in order to work to help you?
Either a reaction or something like an inspiration, basically, that we could use. Let's see what happens though, because I
All right.
got a 10 and then tried to re-roll. Got a 9.
It was meant to be. So
Mhm.
this thing lobs this orb at Zed, and it it bumps into your chest and falls to the ground like nothing happened. It kind of like bounces there and sits there for a second, And
This
then
guy's just
this,
joking around.
what's up? Oh yeah, and there's like a second of like, oh well, nothing's happening, and then out of nowhere, you're just suddenly surrounded by this globe, this orb that just encases you entirely.
Oh fuck.
Oh no, I've never seen this before.
Tamed.
So you're saying he's stuck in this thing? He can't move?
Yep.
Like a cage or
This
something?
is wild. I've never seen this before.
Oh, I see. You wrote it. Yeah, attention drum.
All right. So you
Do
are now.
I still get a turn?
Let's see. So that was. It doesn't stun you. You're just in a cage now. You're in
I'm
a
just
force
in there.
cage.
Yeah, yeah.
But let's see. That was its action. It moved. That's all it can do. But there's something else that happens. Do-do-do. So you start to see some of the damage you guys did to it. Like a tiny little crack is slowly sealing.
Oh, great.
Initiating self-repair protocols.
Hmm.
Zed,
um, guys, he's gonna tap on the inside. Can you see into this or see out of this? Is
yeah,
it opaque?
yep. I mean, it's just a wall of force.
Okay.
So
Um,
is it kind of like we can sort of hear you like Galinda in Wicked when she's tapping on the bubble and she's like, "What?" and she can't hear anybody?
It
well,
says nothing
it says
can pass through the
nothing
orb.
can pass. I was just reading that. Yeah. So
So even
you
sound waves.
you just see Zed just kind of like trying to tap and like push against this, and he's yelling and he's getting aggravated, and his hair's starting to kind of frizzle out and go everywhere. Um, and let's see.
Does anybody have a dispel magic? Fuck,
Just
I
because
don't
he
have a
doesn't know what this is, I'm assuming that there is like he's not encased to where he can't move. He's like in an egg type of situation. So he can so if so, he's gonna try and draw his rapier and try and stab through this thing,
All
not
right.
knowing what this is.
Yeah, it's hard to say for all the text in that detention orb. Kind of leaves a little bit vague.
There's a lot. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say there's a lot to it, and it's very interesting. So yeah, I'm assuming his rapier is just gonna like doink off the inside of this thing, and um, he'll probably put his rapier away and
Boink.
let's see. So I can't move inside this, right?
I
I'm
don't.
contained.
I'm pretty sure that's the intent. You're just
Yeah.
you're
Okay.
not effectively
I can't like
grappled, so it's not like I
I
think it's
can't like hamster ball this thing
yeah,
around.
because it
Okay.
has control over it.
Got it. Okay. Um. Yeah, that'll be my turn then. I just wanted to fuck around and try and poke this bubble.
Kozik.
Okay. Let's see. here. My character sheet is always like obscuring what I can see on the screen. Let's see. Move over here.
Do you have a dispel magic spell?
I do. I was gonna try to use it, but there's no guarantee it'll work. It's a pretty hefty DC, but that's the best we can do now. So, and I don't think it's a touch. I think I can just. I think it's a ranged thing.
That's successful casting.
Find it here.
DC 15.
Oh, it's like 120 feet. Yeah, but I'll be near Zed here. Give it a whack. So I summon my. I see that my compatriot here is encased in a bizarre magic orb, and the only thing I can think to do is to try to focus my magic powers to try to dispel it. And because I took a minute to focus my energies earlier, I have one chance to do it.
Immediately drain the battery again.
Yep. It's like you get that car started and it's like, do not turn it off. We don't know if it'll start again. Okay,
right.
so then I have to roll the 15 or
Yep. You have to roll a 15 or higher.
Oh,
Okay.
come on,
And I
COVID.
think you get your
What does he use? Like a D20?
ability bonus.
So yeah, in terms of actually rolling the die here, do I roll like I'm a charisma boy, so
D20
I think
plus
it's
charisma.
okay, we'll just do it
Yeah.
that way. Way.
Well, what level spell slot is that? Because it says if the spell's level is equal to or less than the level of the spell slot you use, it automatically ends the spell.
I guess I was
And
just assuming it's a higher level than 3.
Well, if
do
cubed
we?
is asking you to roll, then it means that it's not
Yeah.
immediately dispelled.
Oh, okay. So we don't know what level, but we know that
And
his is
in
high
the
enough.
text it says you have to roll a 15 or higher, and I got a 1.
That's definitely not a
Oh,
15.
oh,
Ding! And this little like, oh what? There's like maybe the faint smell like a burnt firecracker, but there was no pop. And I'm like, I think that was it. Oh no.
yeah.
This is rough. We'll have to figure out a way to get him out of there and defeat this thing. So yeah, I guess that's my turn.
All right. Also, Kozik, I know you have like a weird messed up sheet, but on my end it shows you still have an inspiration.
Yeah, I don't think that's real because if I don't get one for giving the recap, then I shouldn't have one.
No, use it.
I think it was just one that was left over that hasn't been used yet.
Yes.
No, it was empty, and then I did the recap and
Ah.
was like, haha, I'm taking that inspiration. That was just tonight. So
Gotcha.
truthfully, I don't have one.
Oh,
All right, Opal.
I think you should have an inspiration for recapping.
It's my turn. Yippee. Oop.
Well, Opal, I'm a little worried about how many of those balls that thing's got. Those orbs.
Well, Opal's gonna use her lightning launcher.
Yeah, I gave him a freebie earlier.
All right.
That is a natural.
Woo!
There we go.
Yeah.
And you know what that
Hey.
means?
Huh.
An inspiration. Describe how you do some extra damage and feel very motivated.
Nice.
Vera Opal notices a small gap in this thing's neck armor, firing a very, very precise shot between the slight change in its armor as the lightning bolt slams into its much more delicate circuitry.
Nice.
Now, wouldn't it be fun?
Damn.
20. And then she's going to back up and do it again with extra attack.
Also, did you change your character's last name?
Wait, I'm confused.
Yes, I did change Opal's last name. Don't worry about it, Smile. You
wait,
still
I'm
know
confused.
Opal as Opal Duplay.
Yeah.
21.
Yep, that would also hit. Your lightning launchers slam into it yet again.
Damn, dude.
12 damage for a total of 32 in one round.
Nice.
Big damage.
And remember to give yourself the inspiration on
All
the
right,
nat 20.
Thank you, Cubed. And I'm just gonna, while I still have time, I'm gonna back myself up that much more. Because the lightning launcher has a surprising amount of range.
All right, sorry. You see Zed encased in this bubble. You see his mouth moving and arms flailing, but there's no sound. And this thing looks like it's about to come on out through that door.
I'm torn between attacking it and trying to grab Zed and get him out of there. Because now that he's in this powerless situation, I don't know what this thing is going to do. Is it going to come and take him somewhere? I feel like I want to grab Zed and like move him behind something to protect him. Or do I attack this thing? And then I think my tendency to want to protect people is stronger in this instance, and I want to grab Zed and I don't know, get behind a big rock. Let's see how far.
So you come to the very quick realization that you cannot grab Zed. There is a wall of force between you and him.
Oh, it won't let me grab. Okay. Well, then I will utter a few choice curse words, and I am pissed at this thing now. So I come up right to it, and I see where Opal. You said you hit it like like you saw an open place like right at the neck there
Yeah.
where there was the
Like
circuitry.
like a seam in the armor where when it's moving you can hit it. Like you can
Yeah,
hit the more delicate circuitry.
yeah, that's what Sari's aiming for, and she's gonna use her long sword because it can slice really nice.
But it
And
is not magical.
okay, we'll do that first. Let's see. Okay.
You know, I'm gonna give my inspiration.
I got one of them. I get 2 attacks. Thank you,
Uh,
Opal.
I will give you my inspiration for the first attack.
Really?
Yes.
You don't want to save it for something else?
No, have fun.
Oh, thank you. All right, let's try that again.
I can still do that, right, DM?
Oh,
Yep.
Okay.
did
All
they
right.
hit?
They both would land.
Yes. All right. And now let's
Thunk.
see what damage.
Double thunk.
Okay. That's
And I'm gonna use this time. I'm gonna use a spell slot for my divine smite.
Yeah.
Well, that's 23 anyway.
That
That's
is
okay.
good damage. That's good
Yeah.
damage.
Oh yeah.
That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And sorry, I
Oh,
also
and
get.
I move away.
Uh,
I move away.
wait. Sorry.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
You're not moving away because you will just remember, even if you do move, like for example, right here, you'll still be
Uh-huh.
it's in its attack range if it just moves out of the house. So unless you
Yeah.
want to attack or provoke an attack of opportunity
Yeah.
by
Okay.
moving
But
out of its attack range,
all right.
don't
It's
move.
next anyway, and it's going to attack anyway.
Yeah,
So
I know. See, no need to take extra damage.
no need. All right. Thank you.
All right, its turn. So for its
We appreciate Sorry for being our tank. Sorry gets or let me just check my spell list really quick.
time.
Yeah, Sorry gets second level cure wounds after this fight is over.
Oh, thank you. Let's hope she's still around.
1d6, 10. Okay. All right. So this thing, having taken some smacks and scratches, says initiating all protocols.
Uh-oh.
Initiating hand-to-hand protocols.
So we haven't done much damage, huh? Oh, fist. Great.
And
I'm
it is
looking
gonna
forward to that.
swing its fists at Sorry. Ooh, actually. Yeah, it's gonna swing its fist at Sorry.
You got this, Sorry. We believe in you.
Ah! Oh,
One hits, definitely.
one hit.
And you
Only 8 damage,
take
okay.
8 points of
Okay.
damage. And
Okay.
as part of
And
its, just double checking, making sure I'm reading this correctly. Yep. So as its bonus action, when it says initiating fall protocols, you see Zed get lifted up 30 feet in the air.
Uh-oh.
shit. And does it just leaves him there? Or does he drop him?
Oh, he's there for now.
Damn.
Zed, you feel not only you being encased by this whatever it is, but you're also now seeing yourself 30 feet above the ground. You have no idea what it said. What would you like to do?
Oh, sorry, I was muted.
If you can do anything.
Is my familiar encased as well?
Yep, because you said it's
It's
been
just
with
sitting on
you.
my shoulder. Yeah. I guess a question just in this for this sake, if it happens again. This thing's kind of blocking the doorway. So we would have to get into its range to pass it. Hypothetically, if I was going to fly the familiar past it, would it provoke opportunity?
Yep.
Okay. I guess unless it was an owl. That was the flyby thing. I don't really have anything that I can do.
It's one of those situations where you're not paralyzed, but you're also not really able to do a whole lot.
Oh,
So it's not
utterly
quite a
crushed.
stun,
I'm
but it kind of is a stun.
I'm assuming based on what this is supposed to be, that I can't cast spells outside of this. Like my spell range is limited to inside of this containment.
Correct. Nothing
Okay.
can pass through the orb. Yep.
Yeah, makes sense.
Nor can any creature
Um,
teleport or use planar travel to enter or exit the orb.
All right. So yeah, a couple of things that I was thinking about weren't gonna do anything. Zed's just gonna fucking use minor illusion, and all of a sudden you see well, I don't know. I'm just thinking about random things to do, and it just doesn't make sense. We could just pass my turn because I can't do anything.
Okie
It's
dokie.
like a baby version of the enemy itself you turn into, and then it gets like, wait, my baby's in there. Yeah, what can you
Yeah, I
do?
was like, I'm just thinking of like random stuff, but I don't even know if it. Yeah.
All right, Kozik.
Gosh, I really don't know what to. Well, for now, I'm gonna move over there, and I'm going to take aim at this now elevated orb that's containing our friend Zed, and I'm gonna shoot it with a couple Eldritch Blast.
Oh, dude, really? Scary.
Got to get him out.
Yes, but you could kill him in the process.
He's in. This is a magic jail.
Yep, you totally hit it.
Okay, there's one, and then the other one. Sorry, it moves a little slow there.
You
Next
definitely totally hit it.
one. Yes. Okay.
Definitely, totally. I like
And
that.
And do I get a
Inspiration.
inspiration?
Yep.
Right.
let's go.
Damn. Let's go.
Well, 1 damage for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Who knew that you could farm inspiration by casting at your partner?
all right, so only 9 damage, but
So then, does that bubble that he's locked up in have like an AC?
You don't know.
I'm
Like
not
you can do
sure.
damage to
Yeah,
it?
we don't know. OOC, I have a feeling I know, but
Well,
uh
it says on that thing you can only a dispel magic, or if the
yeah,
or if that
there's very
Also-
person
little
wants
ways
to
of getting
end
rid
it.
of this.
Also, technically, you shouldn't be reading all that anyway.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Yeah, we don't know any
Technically.
of that stuff in character.
Gotcha.
All right. So 2 hits. Yep. 1, 2, 3. So you see Kozik hit the force, and there's a impact, and you see Zed get pushed up another 15 feet.
Oh,
Dude, this is what I was thinking it was gonna happen. That's hilarious.
equal and
You s- you
opposite reaction.
probably see Zed. So it's I mean, this is clear. He can see through it. So he just sees Kozik's Eldritch Blast coming toward him, and it's gonna hit this force field, and he kind of winces and uh like flinches, you know, and then realizes that he's much higher up than he was before.
Or 10
If
feet.
only I had more magic energy left, I could fly up and help. I can't. I'll just hide behind this rock.
All right. Opal.
Yay! It's my turn.
Yay, it's Opal's turn.
Sorry, a pill fell out of my heart medication bottle. I'm okay. Uh,
One thing at a time, one thing at a time.
all right. I'm hitting this gamer with
20
that
feet.
lightning launcher. 25 to hit the first time.
Yeah.
Yup.
12 damage.
Lightning launcher impacts directly.
And then another attack with extra attack.
A
This
16
is
will
16 hit.
actually miss. It bounces off
Dang.
its shield. Close, but Boink.
I shake my fist at you, villain.
Villain.
Inferior attacks detected. Deflection mode activated.
I like this one. Can we keep him alive?
We can turn it to our side.
And you stand where you are?
Yeah, staying where I am.
Alright, sorry, you're up.
I guess I have no choice but to keep just trying to beat this fucker down. So I'm going to continue hacking away at the sensitive circuitry that Opal has revealed. So we're going again with that's what I've got in my hand is the long sword. What was that thing you were talking about before, Cubed? You said step? What was that?
Which?
Like when my sword had a something's
Oh, the new weapon property?
yeah, what was that
Sap.
about? What does
So,
that I mean does that get to use that every time or what is that about?
it's when you hit. So, sap.
Right, you're sapping its energy by when you hit it, you're demoralizing it and
Ooh, a
whatever.
raid. Hey, what's up? What's up, Eric? Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Thank you. Post game stuff. All right,
All right, well I'm gonna
get up,
attack
get your
this thing.
stretch, get your foods in. Welcome in, everybody.
Oh,
Let me get you a shout out.
second attack. Come on. Okay. I got one hit, right? Boss?
Elena, welcome in. Let's see what you got.
PM cubed? Oh, I got one hit, right?
25.
Nine.
Yes, the 25 would hit.
Okay.
I also just remembered. So sorry hit last time with the longsword, which would have provoked sap. So they would have rolled disadvantage.
Well, the first one
But
was a 12
Oh yeah.
anyway.
that's what I was saying. It didn't change anything. I'm just bringing it up. It didn't change anything because it was a 12, so it didn't hit. But like that's one of those things that now as players we have to keep track of because there's no real like
I see.
in-game mechanic for the system to know that
That's
because
what
you hit
happened.
it, they have disadvantage. Yeah, so
So so it means just on its next attack it has disadvantage. Okay. All right, we're gonna attack. Okay, we did the attack. Wait, we're not attacking. Take that back. We're rolling for damage. Oh, come on, really? All right, we're gonna throw in a smite. Use another spell slot. Because Sorry is really not happy about seeing Zed up there.
But yeah, welcome in, everybody. I am Cubed, and I am running a game. Welcome in.
Okay, nothing. I hope.
10 damage. Oop. All right, more damage. You stand where you are?
Well, again, if I this is what I'm understanding. If I move, it can attack me as an attack of opportunity, and then it's its turn, and it could attack again, right?
Yep.
So I will stay where I am, and hopefully that'll just be one attack if there's an attack.
Okily
We
dokily.
salute our party tank.
So this thing is going to start with its bonus action and move Zed, initiating greater fall protocols, and scoots him up another 30 feet.
Dude, he's like 75 feet in the air. Shit.
Another.
Be kind of fun if it weren't so terrifying.
And then it's going to, let's see.
Don't hurt me.
The only one that hasn't done damage to it would be Kozik. Okay. So either Sorry or Opal can roll me a d20. And if it's low, it's Opal. And if it's high, it's Sorry.
Zed also didn't do any damage to this thing.
Which is why Zed doesn't have to roll. That's
didn't hear what you
going to
said.
Sorry. No, wait.
Okay.
Opal. As low as Opal.
Oh, I was going to say, better it should go to me.
We'll see.
Bring it.
Oh,
So-
you got one more in your armor class, so.
Show
it's-
me what you got.
It's not a matter of AC, my good sir.
Oh,
So
no.
Oh,
you see, well, actually, before it does this, it says engaging,
oh
Capture
no,
protocols. disengaging
Capture.
previous protocols. And it's going to, its arm is going to, its hand is going to retract into its arm and come back out with another globe.
Oh, you're
And it's gonna-
not.
Launch it at Opal. Give me a Constitution save.
Oh, yes, this is. That's an ability.
Oh, wait a minute.
Save
Disadvantage? No, it's just launching it, so there's no disadvantage.
Ah, right.
There's no attack
right.
roll applied. All right. So you come
This
to the
sucks.
realization that this thing can only have one of these orbs active,
Yep.
which
Oh, no.
means
Oh no!
Zed,
It's gonna come falling right like that.
yes, he is.
Oh!
Oh god, I
Oh.
got so lucky.
And you take Zed, you're just way up in the air in this bubble. And as soon as this thing plinks off of like Opal's armor and bounces to the ground and sits there for an awkward moment, it just explodes outward, and you're now encased in a very similar wall of force as Zed was. And you see Zed's disappear, but he is in the air and you are not. So Zed just comes tumbling to the ground
Oh.
for 22 points of bludgeoning damage and prone and partially implanted into the dirt.
Shit.
And Opal is now encased. Capture protocols successful.
Wait, how can I see? I wanted to see Zed's hit points, but I only have Zed 14.
Uh,
I mean, he could tell you.
Zed can tell you.
How come we don't have everybody's 24 in there?
Because only you can see the new version of your character sheet. For example, I can only see my current character sheet.
But so we can't check on other people on our mates.
You cannot check on their current character
Yeah,
sheet.
we
Oh,
can't.
that
They're
sucks.
just not visible right now. They can
Okay.
they can be changed, I guess. Yeah, that was almost half of Zed's health though.
I mean,
And as you're falling, you probably see Little One trying to carry you, but he ain't got the strength for that.
I think Zed, as he's falling, is actually going to like his Raven is probably just sitting here like not caring. but Zed's gonna bundle up little one, like curl up, and he's gonna try and like mid-air just roll and turn to where he lands on his back, and little one's like kind of like in his clutches, so that little one doesn't get hurt. He's trying to take the brunt of the fall, even though little one can fly. Zed's just panicking in this moment.
Wee thunk. Give me an acrobatics.
Alrighty.
So, I mean, it's enough. I'll just kind of let that one be a freebie because this is just you trying to control a fall. But it's still your turn.
To do,
Prone.
enough to
Okay.
do what?
For me, that was almost just like flavor, just narrative sort of context. Zed's just trying to
Okay.
look out for little one. Okay. So I'll spend half my movement to get up. Perfect. And I will get right here so that Starry and I are
Well,
flanking.
how'd you get through that? Because you know you can't move through an enemy square, so you'd have to go around.
Yeah, he's blocking the door. That thing is.
I thought we could move through their squares. I just thought we couldn't end there.
You can
Oh, we
move
can move
through
through
friendly
friendlies.
squares, not
That's right.
enemies.
That's right. Well, so this thing is obviously taller than Zed. So I think as Sari's kind of postured in front of it, and this thing is posturing in front of Sari, and it just removed one of its limbs. I'll do potentially another acrobatics if you want, but Zed's gonna try and run in a straight line where he was, just trying to scramble up off of the ground and slide underneath, like just to the side of Sari, underneath this thing's legs to get behind it.
I like it.
Because he definitely doesn't have enough, unless he dashes, he doesn't have enough to get around
He
any other
definitely
way.
has some skinny legs too.
So I would say doing something like this would take your action to get there.
Okay. Let's see. Would you, if I use my bonus action to dash, would you let me get around and still have an action?
Yes,
Okay.
because
Nice.
I would, because I guess because you could technically squeeze through there, but I'd say that's kind of
right under the
difficult.
legs. Right between the legs.
So didn't he?
Well, he
Oh,
wouldn't be
I
able,
was thinking.
he wouldn't be able to move through the square because
Oh, that's right.
it's still an enemy.
That's right.
And I was thinking maybe there's a little bit more room because he just retracted his arm to pull out one of these orbs.
Well, let's see. How far would you have dashed?
It was I was 15 feet away from where I am now.
So 10 feet, 15, 20, 25,
Yeah, was it?
30.
I think it was right here.
So if you dashed, yes, you'd be able to get there because you can go around. I'm kind of counting this
Okay.
as like difficult terrain because you're trying to squeeze through the door and it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, cool. So
Not
yeah, I'll
moving
use bonus
technically
action to
through.
dash.
Yeah.
And I guess similarly to before, just to try and get a little bit of extra damage. I'll do green flame blade again. A 15.
What's a
Will
green
not
flame?
hit, unfortunately.
Oh.
Doing so well.
Secondary inferior attack detected. deflecting.
Wait, did you use your advantage?
He did.
Yeah, that was with it.
Okay.
Otherwise, it was a nat 1. Okay, so with that being said, then if my familiar's still with me, and we can act on the same turn, I would like to. I don't. How tall is the ceiling in this room that we're in now?
About 15 to 20 feet
Okay.
at certain points. There's scaffolding included.
Perfect. On the far side of the room, like above this, I'd like to have my familiar fly over there and just perch. And if I can, using my familiar's action, I don't have the token anywhere, but do just a perception check just to get a sight of the room.
Yeah, because move and perception would be action. Yeah. So in this room seems like a lot of old bunks, cots. There's a table in the middle of the room that seems to have been untouched for a very long time. It's a fairly nondescript room. It's very bare bones in here. Maybe some old barracks, sleeping quarters, maybe. But there is a door in here that it could see.
Okay. Yeah. Otherwise, I think that'll be my turn.
Yeah, that's all I would see on a cursory glance. Didn't. All right. Do Kozik.
All right. I'm going to go over there. I'm gonna actually take up one of these candles in my hand, and we'll see what happens with that. And then I'm going to try to strike the beast with again to Eldritch Blast.
Let's see what he gets.
Attack. Attack.
All right, so 17 would hit. Yep.
And there we go. And gosh.
And roll me a D100 for that natural one.
Right.
Also, give me the damage for the 17.
Just take a second. Oh, that's good. That's about as pretty good. 9. So crimson, like a crimson arrow flash of eldritch energy strikes this guy on the helmet. Pating. It doesn't seem to do much damage. And then the other blast, I don't know what happens to that.
So you hit it once, and for the natural one, it's, let's see. Actually, yeah, this makes sense. It will say engaging. And then it pauses for a second, and then see, like your hit seems like it's gonna go so wide, maybe, but then like somehow you manage to curve it into this thing. Intercepting projectile. Absorption protocols engaged. And your second Eldritch Blast hits it, but it's actually like it moves its shield right in front of it, And let's give it this.
Absorption.
And you see the same coloration of your Eldritch Blast now encapsulating like the line, like the tracing in the I guess the sort of decal and designs in the shield, repairing reflective properties. Opal.
As I'm pondering what that might mean, huh? Reflective properties.
Huh. I have an important question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in like a bubble, yes?
Yep, a wall of force.
Hmm.
Bubble of force.
I'm wondering if I attack. I mean, when we were attacking it with Zed, it didn't like have to roll concentration. So Opal's just going to hope attacking it full force will be good enough before she's too high. She's going to hit it with her lightning launcher.
Wait, from the inside?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, but you saw Zed try his. Okay.
And you're attacking twice?
What happens with the first one?
I am glad you asked, which is exactly why I asked if you were attacking twice or not.
Because as Opal attacks, she realizes, wait, didn't Zed? And then, it's already too late. She's launched her attack.
Give me a... let's make it a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, that's great. That's amazing. 1 second, let me check my armor. Okay, I can use my intelligence for this.
There's nothing intelligent about the situation we're in.
No, I know, but it's my armor model, not me. 14?
Let's see here. Barely. Well, no, let's see. Meter beat. The DC was set at 14, and you rolled a 14, so meter beat. You fire your lightning launcher inside this bubble, and it bounces around, and you barely... Like, you're having to do this weird, like, maneuver and dance to not have it, like, bounce into you from your own attack, as it's just bouncing around like a little rubber ball.
Oh god. I forgot how weird this was.
Can its energy even dissipate, or does it just keep bouncing the whole time? There's this pinball machine going on the whole time you're in there.
Don't bring that up. Don't condemn me to the infinite pinball hell.
It's a good visual, though.
Opal
Speakers are...
continuously dodging this just barely.
There we go.
Everybody's fighting this thing while Opal's just dodging in her little bubble.
Anyway,
Okay.
you want to do your second attack?
No. Opal's just going to sit in shame after her lightning launcher dissipates and just wait to be dropped by this fucker. Unless I can make an Arcana check to potentially find something out.
All right, sorry.
Well,
So he still hasn't even used the last sappage of his attack, like when I sapped his energy last time,
Correct.
and he was
Because
going
it
to have
didn't make an
disadvantage
attack
on it.
roll.
So will he be doubly disadvantaged if I
Nope.
attack him again
Nope.
with that weapon?
Nope. Like if you
Okay,
hit it
so-
again, then the effect would extend until the end of your next turn. But the effects of the last time you hit it would end at the end of this turn, or for you, the end of your turn.
Oh, okay, right. I see. It would extend it though. And how do I know which of my weapons are sap weapons and which ones aren't?
Your longsword is sap. And you said battle axe. Battle axe is a different property. See, so the battle axe new property is topple. If you hit a creature with this weapon, you can force the creature to make a Constitution saving throw. DC 8 plus the ability modifier used to make the attack roll and your proficiency bonus. On a failed save, you knock them prone.
Sweet. I was thinking of using my battle axe, but now I'm definitely going to use my battle axe. Okay. Let's see.
8 plus ability
On
modifier.
my list, I have it.
8
I
plus
don't. Oh, I guess
strength.
I could do that myself.
Proficiency.
I don't need. I have a longsword. I'm going to delete one of those because. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Does that hit? That hits.
It does.
Yes. Okay. I have 2 attacks. I'm going to do the second attack. Oh. Well, at least
Question.
one. Okay.
Because and we've been bringing up a whole bunch of stuff today. Isn't it a thing where now when you attack, specifically for characters that can use multiple weapons, because of these weapon masteries and things like that. So, for instance, in this situation, if Sari, I think, is able to attack with your battle axe, and then in that same action, because you have extra attack, actually swap to your greatsword and attack with your greatsword without using any extra action economy, which would effectively apply if you were able to hit with both of them, both of your weapon masteries. So
Ooh,
you
I
could
like
knock
that.
them prone potentially and also potentially give them disadvantage once they stand back up and try and attack something.
I like that because she's
I
definitely
believe that
ambidextrous and has one in
is
each
a
hand.
thing. Because it affects people like rogues don't have extra attack unless you're using the nick property, and it gets kind of weird there. But I'm pretty sure I read that as far as that classes that have extra attack get that benefit now. So I'm just wondering if that's the case.
Yep.
Because
Drawing.
then,
Yep, because you can draw. It could draw or stow your current weapon as part of your attack action.
yeah. So Sari would be able to. It dawned on me when you were thinking like, oh, I'm gonna switch to my battle axe. I was like, you don't even need to like think about it like that anymore. You can literally attack with whatever you want. For each of your attacks.
That's awesome. DM, can I do that then? Because if I'd known for my second attack I could have used the other sword, I would have done that. Or do I need to leave it how it is?
Well, you've only done one right now. How's the battle axe,
Well,
right?
I did a second battle axe roll because I didn't know that I could also use my longsword for my second attack.
Well, I thought that was be for advantage because you're flanking, which with the 21 would hit.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
I see. Oh, I
you have
see. Cool.
advantage. Yeah. So
Okay,
now,
cool.
oh, that's true. So yeah, now you could swing with your battle axe hit.
So let me do
It's
battle axe
now
damage and then I'll swing with my longsword.
it's now prone.
Well,
Well, it has to do
it's
a
a
save, I
DC.
guess, to go prone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We have to see if the damage is enough. Is that
Your
right?
no, your damage is good. You can roll damage, but I think Cube just needs to roll a DC to see if it actually
Oh,
goes
I
prone.
see. Okay. Oh, I want to get rid of this fucker.
10
Okay.
damage.
That's max
Five.
damage.
Wait.
You're upset when you do so
Yeah,
much
that's
damage.
max
It's so
damage.
funny.
Oh, I forgot my battle axe only it only has a D8. You're right.
Honestly, it's kind of
I want to
funny.
kill this fucker so bad.
There's only 4 of us, and we're actually doing incredibly well.
I
We've
know,
been
right? It's
dishing out
just
some
got a
good damage.
monster numbers.
Yeah.
It's got big numbers.
DC 8 plus ability modifier. Con save. Okay.
Oh, that's
Damn.
nice.
That
And
is
then
a
be-
Let's give it a
18,
con
sorry.
save.
Wait.
that's nice. I wasn't
No, that's a
complaining.
19, sorry. Very nice.
Yeah, not complaining. But I get to do 2 rolls because it's I have
Yep, so rolled again.
I'm flanked, and maybe I could get
Get a crit.
not so
Nope,
much.
just a hit.
Okay. All right.
So it's
Negative roll
saved.
damage
It
here.
so it saved the
Oh.
Yeah.
the DC. So it's not prone, but you did hit it with your silvered longsword, so it does have disadvantage still for its next attack.
So it's not prone because I only got
It
10.
made
So-
the no, it made the save.
Oh, it did the save. That's
Yes.
which is.
All
I
right.
see.
So, because
So,
stuff is happening as you hit it.
15.
So when you hit it with your
damage.
battle axe, it raises its shield to intercept, most of the blow. So sorry. Gotta double check some. Eldritch Blast is a D10, right? Yeah. So roll me 2d10 because you hit twice.
Oh, that was
So
just
8.
one. Oh, I accidentally did that. So
And
it's
one
just
more.
this time.
Your damage is amazing. Unfortunately, it's to yourself.
Yeah.
Oof.
What?
So when you strike this thing, you see very similar sparks, very similar colored sparks as Kozik's Eldritch Blast, energy discharging from its shield.
Oh, so its shield behaves the same way as the inside of the bubble.
So Sorry gets 19 points of damage, and the effects from the absorption have dissipated.
Wait, the absorption?
A
Yeah,
reflection.
it absorbed Kozik's energy earlier from a nat 1, and that was like a discharge of stored energy.
Oh, I see. So I'm 18 more points down.
Correct.
Wow.
Energy soars to drained. Continuing assault.
But it got the damage that I gave it, right?
Yes.
Okay. It must have a big reserve because it doesn't even seem like it's getting tired or knocked about or losing any armor or anything's happening to it.
This one definitely seems to be of a better quality than the other one at this point.
Yeah.
So its turn. Engaging. Pummeling. And it's gonna
Wait.
try and smack Sorry once and Zed once. But the first one's gonna be at disadvantage because of sap. Attack. So this for Sorry, but disadvantage. Boop. And this one is for Zed.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Hey, it actually hit somebody. For 10 more damage. As it swings at Sorry, misses, and uses the momentum. And it's kind of like, like a tank tread, versus like the gun. So it just turns his body like a full 360, using the momentum to just catch Zed in the side.
He'll uncanny dodge. He'll kind of last moment see this swing coming from because he's behind this automaton. So he'll try and move a little bit and just kind of get a glancing blow.
So 5 damage.
And then Starry yells over to Zed, Zed, get out of the way. Because her turn will come around again and then she's going to
It will.
take Zed out of the way.
But for its bonus action, it says engaging all protocols. And you
Oh,
see
that's
Opal
not
get
good.
lifted 30 feet in the air.
I know what's gonna happen. I know what's gonna happen
No.
next.
It's a no.
Oh, what?
Zed,
I
you're
was
up.
gonna drop him. Let's see.
Almost.
No, really, it's
Hmm.
gonna drop me.
Okay.
Like an expensive vase.
Oh, that's not.
I know, it's really upsetting.
Or a Fabergé egg.
Oh, that's even better.
Or a Humpty Dumpty. Anyway, what's Zed doing?
I feel like Humpty Dumpty is very on the nose here.
Oh, man.
um. All right. I'll do Green Flame Blade again. You guys are gonna see this a lot, by the way. I was gonna do Shadow Blade, and then I realized that's psychic damage, and we're hitting something that doesn't have a brain.
Yep, a 19.
19.
Green Flame blades them. GFBs.
So it is. Holy
Oh,
shit!
nice.
Almost.
And then
Not
sneak
quite.
attack. Yeah. Oh, that's also with a +1, so 19. And I'm gonna do the same thing with sneak attack, where I'm gonna
Also
use one of
19.
the die to poison, which might also be dumb since it's a machine. But yeah, what is it? 3d6 instead of 4, and so 15 plus 18,
That's enough.
and then
33, nice.
The 15
poison.
pushes it
Golly,
over.
nice.
Wait, you pushed him over? He's dead? What? Yes! Uh-oh.
Oh,
Opal's gonna... Sorry goes running to try and catch Opal. She runs over to where Opal's starting to fall.
I feel like
I
this
am
could be a fun
400
chat.
pounds. Please save yourself first.
She
gonna
still
say
wants
this
to
could
try
be-
to save you. She can't help it.
There
Opal
would
is going to
not be
make a
enough time for
crater.
that. Yeah, it's not gonna be time for it.
30
Like if
Yeah.
you were adjacent, I would say maybe, but this is also
too far.
You'd basically have like in the moment of this, if we're looking at it from a mechanics sense, you would have to realize that this thing was dead, and then within 6 seconds make it to where Opal is before Opal hits the ground.
Sorry, for context, you'd have to run a. I mean,
I don't think you guys have enough faith
wait,
in
wait,
Sorry.
wait. Hear me out.
No, but think about it. Think about it.
I
You're
have a
No,
running.
no, I am. I
You're
am.
Wait, I
running the
have a
same
question.
distance. You're running the same distance that
No, I
Opal is
get it.
falling.
How long is the
I get
typical
it.
singular turn of a TTRPG character in combat?
6 seconds.
Opal, or not Opal, sorry, from her current position, could run to Opal's position with her movement speed.
Dude, I can do
Correct.
Misty Step and teleport over there.
And she can move 30 feet in 6 seconds.
I can do
Correct,
Misty
but it's
Step
also-
and teleport over there.
So you got to think
Boom,
about it though.
instantaneous.
Is Opal's 30 feet in the air, and Opal's also moving the same speed. So it's like, Sorry
No,
would be
not
getting
if
there.
I teleport. Not if
No,
I
I
teleport.
get you. I get you. I'm just
Okay.
saying, as far as like running to move under, Opal would be hitting the ground as Sari was making it there.
Yeah, very fair. Ow! I just kicked.
And if you misty step under Opal, you're going to be getting hit by a 400-pound boulder.
Yeah, please don't. Please don't let
And
yourself get
that's-
hit by a 40-pound.
And that's
400
I know,
also
I'm trying to think if there's any
assuming.
other way I can help.
Well, I mean, just time wise, like this thing is falling over on Zed's turn, so it would probably take at least a second or two for it for you to even notice that there's a killing blow landed. It's not like, all right, as soon
Yeah.
as Zed made contact, we know it's dead. It still takes time for something to
I
keel
will-
over
I know,
or fall
she
apart.
had to
you know?
try.
No, for sure. And I don't want to try and take it away from you, but I think also within context, we don't know the mechanics of that spell, so we don't necessarily know. We know OOC that if this thing dies, the spell ends. We don't know that. So you could effectively be running to try and see, oh, I want to assess what's going on with Opal. We have to free Opal, and none of us know that Opal's just going to be plummeting all of a
Right.
sudden.
Yep.
It's just that
I get all of that. I just thought it'd be awesome
It's-
if
No, I
somebody
know.
ran over and tried
it's
to
just
Paladin-
the scene
Paladin
from
being
Infinity
Paladin.
War where
Saving everyone.
where Loki falls out of the portal. That's Opal. What should I roll? Oh, if anything.
Hitting the dirt for 11 points of bludgeoning damage,
Ah! I'm okay.
leaving a fairly decent imprint in the ground, as you are very heavy and dropped from 30 feet.
I'm okay.
So between Zed and Opal, who's more damaged in terms of hit point restoration needs?
You probably are at this point.
Ugh,
Oh yeah,
hey,
I'm pretty damaged, huh? I used up all my.
hey
I forgot
buddy.
about that.
I ate some dirt, but I'm still good to give cure wounds. Here you go, buddy.
Oh,
Hey, not to say that we go to
Oh.
sleep in any of these beds in here, but there's a whole
Also-
bunch of beds. What if we take a bit of a rest?
Also, when it
who?
powered down,
you
it
curing,
it actually
Opal?
said something.
Oh.
Uh-oh. What did it say?
Powering down.
That thing's definitely not dead, is it? By the way, sorry, you recovered 12 HP points.
12. Thank you so much. Okay, are you more damaged than Zed?
And Zedrin,
Who's more damaged?
this is at the first level. 10 HP.
Right. Thank you.
Because I have a cure wounds spell too.
And then Opal's promptly going to walk over to this guy and do an Arcana check on it. Oh, yeah, Arcana. That's her first inclination. Thick.
Some kind of advanced security bot. Or I should say, advanced security construct.
Huh.
So some of the worlds we've been in, we're aware of like technology like that.
I'd say, let's see, on a 14, I'll give you one of its features.
I mean, yeah.
It's got wires inside of it.
I know. I mean, but are we familiar with technology like that? Because we're from these like magical lands or places with huts. You know what I mean? Like, are we familiar with that technology?
I'm not gonna say it, but Opal's father was always just kind of he's a nerd. He's an artificer. If she learned it from anywhere, she learned it from him.
So we've been
So,
to worlds where this is possible.
Opal
so,
with your
okay.
14. Let's see, the one feature, let's see, you've seen that one, you knew about that one. I'll give you this one. So, this entity, construct, creature,
Mm-hmm.
unlike many other constructs, this one had the ability to repair itself mid-combat, making it extremely tough to take down.
She'll share that with her companions.
Well, how are we gonna? We gotta do something to turn it off then. Like,
Oh,
is
it's
it just
destroyed.
powering
It just said
down?
powered down, as in it's no longer active. It just said powering down, and then collapse to the
But it still
floor, and
can't
the head
repair
rolls off,
itself?
and the body like
Okay.
falls apart.
Okay.
Powering down, head. Huh.
So it was understating the experience. I see.
How do you guys feel about lying down in one of these beds and just getting some rest?
Yeah, I think we maybe take just a little bit.
Well, I think we should shut the door and just pile a bunch of stuff in front of it
Here,
because
wait. Hear me
I
out.
did a number on that latch.
yeah,
I'm not too badly damaged.
there's a whole bunch of shit in front of the door already, so I think we're probably fine.
Guys, there's a door over here.
Yeah, what if we take a rest? Because we just opened the door and dealt with that.
Yeah, but it's all fun and games until you all have your throats slit in your sleep.
I'm not talking
Yes.
about like a fucking evening. I'm saying like we sit here for a moment and just catch our breath because we
Okay,
just
that's
fought
fair.
that thing, and then its bigger brother probably.
So like
This
a
is
short
fair.
a
Get
short
on.
rest.
Oh,
Yeah.
see a short rest. Yeah.
Get onto a bed and relax for a moment. I'll sleep on the bed nearest to the door.
And I'm gonna place the candle on this table. And
Because
Oh, great idea.
personally, I think it's hilarious if somebody tried to slit my throat and they just find rock.
Yeah, you dull their blade.
Yeah, they dull their blade on me.
All right, so yeah, Zed's gonna come sit over here. Is this a chest?
Nope.
Looks like it. No, it's something else. Oh, what is that?
Just a little sitting stool.
It's another hatch. Is it a hatch?
That's just a little sitting stool,
Oh, okay.
All right,
like
so
a
yeah,
little
Zed'll
one-person bench thing.
just a little
Right,
bench.
okay.
Yeah, so Zed'll sit on that. Just kind of take a load off, take a rest.
The candle is now in the middle of the room.
What's this thing
Nothing
over
for
here?
what it's
happens.
worth, awesome.
This
Yep.
thing over here. Can you tell me, boss?
It's a crate.
I'm gonna take a look inside that crate before I shut my eyes.
All
I
right,
don't want
give me
any
a dexterity
surprises.
saving throw.
Oh crap! I
God
just
damn
didn't
it!
want any
Sorry, we're trying to take a
surprises.
load off.
I didn't want any surprises.
You think one of those pig fucking robots is gonna get out of that box?
I didn't want a surprise while I was sleeping.
Surprise!
We're not sleeping. We're just taking a seat for a moment.
Sari opens the box, a claymore pops out, fucking explodes.
Fucking another Titan emerges.
Yeah, right.
Pocket Titan.
It's just a little mini one.
5 points of damage as there's a little explosion, but you only it's half of that, so you only really take 2 points of damage. But
So it was the claymore.
there's a small explosion that blows up the crate, but probably the reason you got out of the way so quickly was the crate itself taking the brunt of the explosion.
Oh damn!
And it probably like knocks you back and like knocks you on your butt.
God damn! Give us a rest, mate. Jeez.
Sorry, just take like an hour-long rest on
I'm
the bed.
sitting on the damn bed. I'm not moving.
All right, give me a
I'm
dexterity. No,
there.
just kidding.
Fucking evil DM.
Bad DM, bad DM.
I find it hilarious. It's very funny, actually.
It was gonna. I was thinking like, what if it's one of those beds that you sit on that folds up, but it's like spring loaded, so like it's just
Oh,
extremely
come on.
uncomfortable. But I was like, just an
Sorry,
explosion.
Very much.
Sorry, gets folded up like a burrito.
Yeah, right.
I'd imagine even if it did happen, that
I
Sire would just be like, you
fuck
know
it,
what?
fall asleep.
Fuck it.
Wait, how do I roll my? Where are my hit dice?
When you click short rest, it before you hit rest,
Almost did
it'll
it.
show how many dice you
That
have
would've been
and
funny.
give you a prompt to roll.
What are the hit dice about, actually? I don't get that.
Okay.
That's
You
how you
get
heal.
1 hit dice per level, and when you take a short rest, you can expend however many hit dice that you want to heal. What is it? So Zed's is a 1d8 plus 1.
And
And
this is based on your character class, right? Like your paladin ship or your rogue ship or whatever, right?
yeah, so the
So-
amount that you're rolling is
Yeah,
based
so
on your class.
everybody gets one. Everybody has hit dice. It's just the size of the pool or the size of the dice is determined by class. So a barbarian
Right.
would have a D12 versus a
So
rogue
do we
that has like a
automatically
D6.
roll? Like
No,
when
you
we do
can.
this
So
rest?
wait, sorry. When you hit the short rest button, right?
Right, I see it. I see it.
Do you see next
There's
to
a roll
select
button.
dice to roll? Click the
Yeah,
roll
yeah.
button.
Okay, so do we do that every time we take a short rest?
Yes.
You don't have to. You
Unless
can
you
choose.
want to.
Yeah, it's like so you can choose however many that you want to spend. You can use all of them or none of them. It's just up to you. And you regain half of them every time that you get a long rest. So you would get, I think it would be half plus 1. So you'd be getting, if you let's say you used all 7 right now, and then later on we long rest, you'd get 4 back. But you can choose to use them anytime you short rest. You can use however many that you want as long as you have them.
Okay,
Or
just
none
to
of them.
give yourself more hit points.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. It's a way to heal yourself. It's you're basically taking an hour to rest and recuperate, and you can heal yourself.
Okay, very cool. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just rolling 1.
So
And
who wants to go?
Kozik gets all of his spells back.
So who wants to go
Yeah.
through this really cool looking door?
Let's have a rest then, mate, shall we?
Mind you, Opal says that after the rest.
Oh, well, yeah. So
After the
there's
rest. Oh, we
nothing.
rested.
There's nothing in that box over there that's blown up now.
I think it was just a deterrent, because our Zetrin.
Wait a minute, I have a question. I just hit my short rest button and it says
Oh yeah,
Sorry
don't worry.
takes a short rest, expending 1 hit dice to recover 20 hit points. But I rolled a 10, so I'm a little confused.
So actually, DM, I'll let you take this one. I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird. Unless you have a feat, you shouldn't be getting that much back.
Because you rolled 10, but
I rolled 10, but then it says I get 20 hit points back.
Because I was scrolling up to look at Opal's to see if perhaps Opal had rolled lower for her hit dice. But no. Hers says
So
nothing of the
yours
sort.
would be 12. So just take away 8 hit points because you don't have
Well,
to
I only
adding to that.
I gave myself the 10 that I rolled, but then I see down here it says I get 20. Do you know why it's saying that?
Nope,
Okay, so
I
I
do
just
not.
take the 10 that I rolled, right?
just a 10.
Yeah, I was
Well,
gonna
it would
say
be
unless you
10
have a
plus
feat.
con, I believe. So it would be 12.
Okay.
She rolled an 8, so
Oh,
it added
gotcha.
the +2.
Oh yeah, I see.
Okay, yeah. Then it will be 10.
Okay, thank you. That's weird though that it says 20. Like, is there something somewhere that says it doubles? I don't know.
So there are feats and spells. Like I know Bard, for
Unless they
instance, has
change. Let me see
something
if they change
where
short
if you
rest.
short rest, it will act as if you took a long rest. There are things that will affect short rests. Unless you have some sort of weird feat that gives your hit dice double the like I don't know. there's nothing like that that I know of, so I don't know why it's
Uh-huh.
doing that. To answer your
Right. Okay.
question,
Right. But there could, but it wouldn't be unheard of that there would be
Nope,
some
it's
kind of
still
feature
on
like that,
D10.
but we don't know
possibly,
what.
especially with the
Yeah.
new
Right.
stuff. Yeah, I have no idea. The
Yeah.
weird thing is that the system did that for a reason. Like
We're just not sure what it
Foundry,
is.
yeah,
Right.
Foundry was like, "Oh, you rolled a 10, so let me give you a 20 for whatever reason."
And we don't know if it's accurate or inaccurate, but we're going to go
Yeah,
with the
I would
10.
say just go with the 10 for sure. And
Yeah,
you can
that's what
roll
I'm doing.
multiple. If you needed to roll more, you can.
Right. No,
So,
I'm good. 10's
Um,
good because I got I got hit
Yep.
points from Opal. So
So, you guys got your hour rest in. What do you want to do?
So who
Uh,
yeah,
wants to
so
check out the
let's.
store?
I want to stop here before we open the door. It's getting late, man.
You don't want a cliffhanger? That works.
Okay, let's go with the cliffhanger. Let's do the cliffhanger.
Assuming
I
you did
want
open the
I
door.
so Zed was pointing to the crate over there, but he's also gonna walk over and
Which
kind of
crate?
stand the one that you opened that blew up.
Oh, why are you pointing to that? Is there something?
Well, because he was like, "Is there anything actually in there?" Because it,
Oh, well, it's
but
probably exploded by now.
I'm just wondering. But yeah, he'd come over here just to because he knows that he typically has to unlock doors anyway. So
All right, Opal, it's yours. What's behind the door? I'm not expecting anything good. I'm
It's
telling
locked.
you.
Hey, Zedrin, you want to be the one that opens?
you know,
You
I kind of thought that.
Here, wait. Actually, I do have thieves' tools that I could use.
Oh, you want to
Hey.
give it a go?
Yes, because
What
I
if I
do have
what if
at
I
least
give you assistance? Not to be an annoying bloke, but like look over your shoulder and basically tell you when you're doing it wrong.
Not to be annoying though.
I'll accept the assistance.
Aye, great.
Ooh, baby, yes.
Fucking,
Nice.
you didn't tell me that you've done this before. I didn't even
Zedrin,
get
Hey,
I was adventuring
you
for
get an
a
inspiration for
while
that.
before you guys
Yep, and an
found me.
inspiration.
All right.
I was adventuring for quite a while before you guys found me. So
Apparently.
when the door is locked.
Inside, you see another one of those automatons. And an
Dude,
individual
why do
in
they
the
keep
middle of the room
opening
who appears to be
doors?
trapped in some kind of force shell, as it were.
Oh, so something worse is around there somewhere then.
And this person looks like they're draconic in nature, dragonborn.
Uh-huh.
And as the door opens, the automaton's eye lights up
Red or blue?
The automaton in the
blue.
bubble.
Intruders
Yeah,
detected.
it's in the corner. I don't think you can see it. Sorry.
Engaging
what's that?
searching
What's this?
protocols.
What's this bubble
That's
thing then?
that's
That
the
is
dragonborn that's in
I can see that. But
yeah.
there's something else.
presumably a non-hostile entity.
You
Why
said
are we presuming that?
what did we hear, Cubed?
Well, if you didn't hear it, you'll have to figure it out next time.
Next time on D&D.
But you guys are saying there's something in a corner somewhere I can't see?
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
sorry, you know this
Most
gamer?
definitely there is something that you can't see.
Sorry, you know
Yeah.
the guy who we just fought?
Can you guys see? Yes.
Another one of those gamers.
Oh, seriously?
Yep.
Fuck. Why do we keep opening doors, you guys?
Because it's funny.
Well, because sitting in a room for 3 hours not going anywhere is a bit boring.
Yeah, right.
I think we made some good progress, guys.
Oh, yes. We blew up things. We got injured. It's been a blast. We did kill two seemingly unkillable killable things. They felt
Yeah.
unkillable
We
initially.
did pretty good. As soon
Yeah.
as those first 2 hits on that first Titan that hit Sorry, I was like, "We're fucked."
Yeah,
then
that's what I
we
thought too.
destroyed
We're
it.
dead.
Yeah, I think all of us were thinking, "Oh God, we're kind of toast, aren't we?"
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But then we started slamming it with damage, and it became way easier to hit.
Yep. But
Yeah, we did good.
but this last one was really hard. So like, oh no, another one
Also,
like that.
also Zedrin hitting Opal with the "I didn't know you did this before" after landing the natural 20 on. That was really good. Thank
You
you.
know what's going to be really interesting is when we engage this Titan, then the Dragonborn, if he encases another one of us in a
Oh,
bubble, then the bubble will release and the Dragonborn will be released, and then we'll have this moment
True.
of like friend or foe, you know?
Right, right.
Well, friend, the
Spider-Man
enemy of
meme.
my enemy, right?
and
So,
something I recommend we do next time on D&D is when Opal attacked this guy down here,
uh-huh.
only after she attacked it, its eye light turned red.
Right.
This guy's eye light is still blue.
Right.
So maybe, just
Sorry's initial
maybe.
thing of
Well
like trying to talk might be a good idea.
well, that was the whole bit that if you maybe didn't hear Cubed at the very end, it did say something. It was initiating one of its protocols as soon as we opened the door. Which one? I guess if you didn't hear, I won't spoil it, but that light
No,
might
say
not
it, I
be
wanna know.
blue
Come
for
on,
very
just tell
long.
us what it said.
I'm pretty sure it said initializing hostile protocol.
Oh, I did hear the word hostile. Yes.
Okay.
I did hear the word
I
hostile.
think it said something different, so we'll have
What did
to
you hear,
see.
Kozik?
That'll be a
I-
cliffhanger for next.
I can't say. I can't say.
You can't
I'm-
say.
I'm looking forward to next Tuesday. This is a great session.
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally
this was
great
fun.
session.
Just the four of us absolutely doing our best.
Yeah, that
The-
was pretty awesome. And it's
this-
fun because you don't wait as
yeah.
long between turns. So it felt like it was moving faster.
Yeah, but I think the scariest moment of this session was definitely Sorry getting the absolute shit smacked out of her by a Titan.
Yeah, that first hit where it hit me like almost cut me in half, that was really like, whoa,
How much
30
how much
hit
health
points in
do you
one
have?
thing. What's that?
How much like what is your total like hit point total?
74, I think.
So that thing did over half of your health in one turn.
Not over half, but pretty close to half. Yeah.
I mean, it did like 44.
It had a
I thought it was
Yeah.
30. No, you're right. It was.
It had a +9 to its attacks. It was
Oh,
hitting for
yes.
like 27 attack
Like-
rolls and stuff. It's like what
I mean,
the
I
fuck?
thought I was dead. I thought that's it. Half my hit points in one turn. I'm
Like,
fucked.
Sorry, I want you to know, if Opal had been hit by that same attack, she would have been left at 1 HP.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit,
Yeah,
I'm
that
going
thing
in first from now on.
that thing could have wiped us out. And that's the thing too, is I was just waiting for it to crit. 'Cause
Right.
that would have just been bad news. And when I was in the bubble, I couldn't use silvery barbs because I can't cast through that. So I couldn't have
Right.
helped you guys if you got crit or anything. I was just like twiddling my thumbs, waiting for something to happen.
Because if it got crit, then that would have been it.
Well, it doubles it's a potential to double
doubles
its
it.
damage. You rolled twice as many dice. So it was doing 3d8, it would have been doing 6d8, and that's one attack,
Oh,
and it
wow,
has
I
extra
didn't
attack.
realize that.
It's
Shit.
just
Yeah.
it can get ridiculous really fast.
One of us could be seriously dead.
It was it was a couple of scary encounters.
Yeah, and this
Those
next
are
one
crazy
doesn't look
enemies.
so
Yeah.
great either.
But we dealt with them really well, honestly.
I know. Well, let's not pat ourselves on the back too much because we got another one to deal with here. So we
True.
can't get too
I
close.
mean,
I'm a little worried.
I think
hopefully
it's it's good to mention we strategically, like, we all did some really neat things as
Sure.
far as deciding if we were gonna disengage or take an opportunity attack. That's the thing too, is like an opportunity attack is a reaction. So very generally, almost 100% of the time, uh, a creature has one potential chance of doing an opportunity attack per round. So
Uh-huh.
you could also soak that. Like you could intentionally provoke it via strategy as well. That would mean that everyone else can go in and out for the rest of the round without
Oh,
having to
so it
worry.
only has one per
It
round.
has one. It's a reaction, and as a
Yes.
reaction typically works, you get one per round. So
Oh,
you
now
could, if
see,
you
sorry,
know,
Stoked to know that because she would take it for the
yeah, because I was gonna
creature.
say, like, as the person that has the highest AC and maybe close to the most health, you could go in and you could be like, "Hey, I want you to try and hit me," and they can
Right,
miss,
right.
and then they don't get another one for an entire round. So I think
That's
just with
really
that
good to
being said,
know.
we did a lot of neat strategy, uh, sort of not manipulation, but uh, we're using our classes to their abilities to get through this. Because yeah, like you said, we only had 4 people, and we were fighting a huge creature at one point.
Also, okay, so something I've been holding on to for a while because Cube told me, and while we were fighting that Titan, every time we hit it, we were lowering its AC by 1.
By one, okay.
So it was getting
I
progressive.
mean, clearly we're getting progressively lower for sure because
Yeah,
our attacks were starting to hit it where they hadn't in the beginning. That was clear for sure, but
Which is
I didn't
probably
know by
why
how much
you
or why.
you might understand why I asked. Oh, are these individual hits, separate attacks?
Oh,
Uh-huh.
right. Okay. Right. Yes.
yeah.
We have
The
to
I
really
think too
listen.
that again, just like strategically, because I know that it was mentioned early on, and I thought about it. Is this something that we are not meant to fight? That we distract it and try and run away, like we aren't
Right.
supposed to be here type thing. Because I was thinking about it, I can, like, Zed's very capable of
Run
kiting,
away, little girl.
if that makes
Run
sense.
away.
Hiding?
All right. Anywho, we're we're basically talking shop. So, anywho, with that being said, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Y'all's are awesome. Thanks for the raids, all the support. All y'all, all y'all's popping in, hanging out, lurking. It's been awesome. It's been a good game. We took last week off, so this was sort of, getting back into it, but we also had a couple people out, so I was a little worried we might not be able to run game today, but hey, it all worked out. So, I'm glad. I'm glad. Um, but to that point, we'll be back at it tomorrow at 5:30 Pacific. Um, yeah. So, yeah. Hope you have a good morning, evening, or whatever it is in between for you. And for those of you who might be watching this on the Yubles Tubles, we do this every Tuesday at 7:40 Pacific. Um, yeah. And but yeah, I think that's yeah. And also we do this over on Twitch, Twitch TV/Q222. If ever you want to know when I go live, um, follow away. Um, and I'm just trying to think of all the announcements and such. Um, I also fiddle with my audio, so I'm gonna go back and watch the VOD and see if I like the sound better, more or less. Um, so yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking it out. And for you on the YouTubes, feel free to, I guess, subscribe, I guess. If you want, you don't have to. But anywho, until tomorrow at 5:30 Pacific. Catch y'all next time.